It's time for Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. I'm your host, Swoos.
And I'm also your host, Sparkle.
Tonight, notably not Legends ZA, we're talking about all things Pokemon and some upcoming releases, except for Legends ZA. Sorry. With a Dynam and New Amber. I'm sure everyone knows the rules, but just to be safe, this is Think Fast, the speedrunning game show. Our contestants will race for the best time in Pokemon Let's Go any percent NMS, but with a catch. Sparkle and I can interrupt whenever we feel like to ask a trivia question, and if a runner answers right, we'll take some seconds off their final time. There's no penalty for guessing wrong, but focus too hard on answering the questions and your run might suffer. For everybody watching and listening in chat, feel free to play along as well. How are both of you feeling going into tonight's race?
I'm feeling.
Yep. Same. I definitely feel sometimes.
Great. Good start. Well, I guess without further delay, if y'all are ready to go, you ready to go?
Yeah, we just gotta load into this
all right.
this cutscene and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, I guess.
In which case, it's time to think fast. In 3, 2, 1, go. And
when we get into the game.
Yeah,
Yes,
we gotta
past
get in
this
game
cutscene.
first.
yeah. Well, you started.
Spooks, don't you know about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee?
I don't. Tell me about it.
The hit spin-off games, formerly known as spin-off games. Hey, now you can begin your runs. In
3, 2, 1, go.
1. Yeah, go. Okay.
Okay.
Take
All
it
right.
away from me.
We definitely did
Sorry,
not start at the same time.
Oh
That's
well.
fine.
All right. So, hey, while we're here, let's get y'all into it pretty quickly with a question. Ready for your first ever question?
I am ready.
Sounds good.
First ever. In the US, what Mega Pokemon was the reward for completing the Oras demo?
Oh dear. Lucario?
Kangaskhan.
Neither of those. It was a Mega new to Oras.
I don't know what megas were new to Altaria.
It's not Altaria. It is a Gen 3 mon.
Gen
It's a Gen
3.
3.
It might be a Mega you're not... It would be fair to not remember
Mega
this one exists.
Aggron?
Good answer, but no.
Mega Sableye.
Not Sableye.
Mega Mawile.
No, not Mega Mawile.
Oh,
Dang.
unfortunate.
This Mega's got a beard.
Mega Glalie.
Oh,
It's
Yes.
Glalie.
Glalie.
If only Glalie was on my
Japan.
Pokemon tracker for this video game.
In Japan, they got Mega Steelix.
That's so much cooler.
So, start off with 15 for Dynam there.
Thank you.
I was going to ask specifically how many times were you able to play the Oras demo, but I feel like that'd be too difficult. I think it's 30.
What, you like 30? Probably.
I would've-
Yeah, I
It's
think it was
10.
30. Yeah, the 3DS demos having a play limit is definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't like all the demos on 3DS have 30 or something like that? Or like most
Something
of
like
them
that. I know the Smash Bros demo, if you got it through like a Club Nintendo distribution, had no limit.
did. Okay.
Yeah, I had that. I would just play Mario and just like down throw up tilt before it was cool.
The only demo that I remember was like, wasn't there a demo of Ocarina of Time for Smash Wii or something?
Oh, I
Yeah,
only
in the
know
master-
about that.
in the
Yeah,
masterpieces.
like the
I've
Brawl
seen, like, the
masterpieces
videos.
they're very unserious. They give you like basically 30 seconds, like not even kidding.
I think OOT has 4 minutes, I believe.
Yeah,
I
like
think
People
that
somehow
includes
beat the
opening
game in
cutscene.
4
Right.
minutes.
Yeah, I've
You
seen the
can.
videos of like beating the OT through the Brawl demo.
Yeah, I think Mario, you get like 3 minutes. Let's see.
Very
And I don't-
unserious.
Mario SMB1 is like 45 seconds to a minute or something ridiculous.
You get 30 seconds of the original Donkey Kong. You get 1 minute of Mario. 5 minutes of Mother 2, but that also includes the opening cutscene. 5 minutes for OOT, but I believe also includes the cutscene.
I love
All right,
Joy-Cons.
So,
They're
Dude,
so much
my
fun.
ball yeeted. My ball yeeted into the stratosphere.
Can you fail this catch?
Yeah.
Or like
if
not
you
fail
just,
it, but like
don't-
miss.
Yeah, you can just miss.
Oopsie.
Hee. Did you also have a Joy-Con throw moment?
Nope, I was watching your screen.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh yeah, so hey, you're both playing different Pokemon Let's Go games, so why is that?
Yeah, that's a good point. So I'm playing Let's Go Eevee. I'm Amber, by the way. Don't think I introduced myself.
Hi, Amber.
Hi.
And
Hey, Dynam's playing Pikachu. Oh,
Yep,
go ahead.
Dynam.
I'm Dynam, playing Pika because Pika's very cute, and I like Pika. And Pika's also the only version I own, so that is why I play it.
That's real.
So these two runs are like actually the route are very different for these two routes for like the first 2 hours or so. Because we basically used the starter for the first 2 hours of the run. But their times are actually like extremely close to each other. I think the world records for the two versions are like 10 seconds apart.
They are exactly 10 seconds apart, which is like next to nothing.
Yeah, Eevee was ahead for a super long time, and then just a few months ago, Pika got it back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we thought it'd be fun to show off the two separate versions of this game. You can see all the differences. And yeah,
Yeah, Pikachu is very cool, but you know what also is cool about Pikachu? The electric typing. Hey, think fast. What appears on a Pokemon's head when they terrestrialize into an electric type?
Light bulb?
Light bulb is correct. Good job,
it.
Dynam.
you're asking the Scarlet Violet runner.
This is true. I've
Look,
spent so many times in single
I
story
spent barely any
runs.
time on Scarlet Violet runs.
Oh, really? I thought you had more experience,
No.
Amber.
No, I've done maybe like 1 or 2 any percent runs of that and then I've done like one category extension called Treasures of Ruin, which is like an hour long, a couple of
Yeah,
times.
that one's
basically
fun.
it.
Yeah, but you don't tear at all in that category extension.
Yeah.
I've seen Iono terrestrialize for Miss Magius one too many times for my liking.
Nyo-ho-ho.
Is that a shiny? What?
Wait, what?
I was only half paying attention. There was a shiny Pidgey on my screen.
Let's go.
And you
Okay.
didn't get it?
No, I didn't get it. I wasn't paying attention.
Took off from
Like I was being
fans.
asked a question. Wow,
You'll,
it's
you'll
been
find
fast.
another one. You'll get another one. Oh, great start with that.
Yeah, the two versions play like very differently from the early to mid game. Eevee's definitely a sort of like almost kind of like a traditional Pokemon game where like you set up and sweep with just the Eevee. We'll see a little bit later on that Pikachu will need a little bit of extra help in the form of cheating, perhaps.
True. Cheater.
Hey,
Cheater is
Yeah.
my
this is a good
second middle
clean
name.
show.
The thing with Pika, though, is that the version exclusives that Pika has, particularly Oddish and Growlithe, are both like way better than Eevee's version exclusives that are equivalent. So that's how like Pika is able to still like be basically the exact same time as Eevee, even though it needs some help through the mid game.
Yeah, over the years it's been back and forth pretty much which version is favored, but like it's at this point it's just like whichever one you want, and you can get the job done for like a time you will be proud of.
I'm either plus attack nature or I got incredibly lucky.
I think Eevee max rolled its first hit, and I am plus defense for sure.
Yeah, so these starters that we have actually have boosted stats compared to our regular Eevee and Pikachu. As well, if you're familiar with IVs, they all have perfect IVs as well. So there's only, at the very start, the only stat variance is its nature. And basically what nature does is it gives a 10% boost to one stat, a 10% decrease to another stat. The boost and decrease could potentially go into the same stat.
And that's how we get neutral natures. Are you getting chased by a Pidgey right now?
There's a rat that jumped out in front of Ronnie.
Classic. Yeah,
But
for Pika specifically, I could have actually, if I had a stat of 27 combat power, I would have known that this is a neutral nature Pika, but I have to figure this out on this fight when I level up.
Yeah, so actually, funny thing, the Eevee that you fight in Pika version against the rival actually gives you 1 more experience point than the Pika that I fight on my side, which means that I actually can't see my level 6 stats until the next fight. And potentially, if I catch something on Route 2 or before the first trainer forest, I won't see my level 6 stats.
Well, it seems you two know a lot about Let's Go, but do you know this? In Let's Go, what is TM50?
Giga Impact?
No.
Damn. Hyper Beam?
Nope.
Sludge Bomb?
50.
Nope.
It's not a damaging move.
Not a damaging.
Protect?
I don't think there's Protect. Yeah,
There's definitely Protect in this game.
Yeah, I was thinking Kogi's gem.
Well, it is not that.
It is a, here's a more of a hint. It is a non-damaging move introduced in Generation 4.
Gen 4.
4. That doesn't narrow it down at
That
all
makes it
for me.
harder, honestly. What's a Gen 4 move in this game?
There's no workups Gen
There's not too many
3.
later Gen moves within Let's Go, so...
It also has a very interesting side effect regarding a Pokemon's type.
There's no way it's
I don't think
reflect type,
Reflect
is it?
type's not in this game. Yeah, the Reflect type's not in this game, I'm pretty sure.
Nope. It's a move that heals you as well.
Type?
Synthesis?
It's not synthesis.
Jesus, I didn't think so. Move that heals you and is based off of type.
It's pretty much as far as we can go as far as hints go.
I think so, yeah.
You're on your own, kids. The clock's ticking.
Is it though?
Maybe.
There is a timer on the screen, so yeah.
This is true. I've also forgotten to set
timer is
my
ticking
live
up.
split, so I am running off of no time whatsoever.
Nice.
This is it's a flying type move.
Roost.
There you go,
yeah.
Ruth.
We'll do
Roost
5
Gen
for
Yeah,
that.
give us a little
That was
5 second
on
bump.
it, but
I guess. Yeah, I guess it is Gen 4, huh?
I also did not remember that Roost was in this game, but...
yeah, when you use Roost, you lose your flying type. for
What,
that
you
turn.
do? I didn't know that.
Yes.
So you can get hit by
I
like
genuinely did not
EQ.
know that.
Yep. It's kind of the trade-off for healing half your HP.
Pidgey, please, I beg of you.
So what are you trying to catch here in Viridian Forest? And why are you trying to catch so many things in Pokemon Let's Go to begin with?
Well, you see, there's this thing called gym requirements in this game. Every single gym has a requirement. The main one being, oh, there's a Caterpie over there. I guess I'm going for a Kakuna first? No, there's no way I'm going for a Kakuna first. There's a way that I'm going for a Kakuna first. This is going to be so
very
bad.
hilarious thing. I have just realized I never opened my Pokemon tracker, so I gotta find it within my files now. But yeah, we need one of the gym requirements of this game is Koga's gym requirement, which requires you to get 50 unique dex entries. And so that's why we're catching a bunch of things. Can I get a Weedle that's not that one?
Amber,
Can I
have
get
you
a
ever
Weedle?
caught a Kakuna as your first Pokemon?
No, but I'm about to catch a Kakuna right now.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever caught a Kakuna as my first Pokemon forest.
Oh, you gotta find my tracker. let me do
Oh
that.
dear.
What folder is it in?
While Amber is figuring out their tracker, you may have noticed that we are summoning a second player. You can use this game can be played as a co-op game, and we use the second controller to help out with things like catching and battling. I need to learn double kick and screenshot my stats. Those are bad stats. Oh no.
Oops.
Oopsie. But they help out a lot. It basically increases the catch rate and makes a lot of fights safer and faster when we choose to use the second controller. Am I getting like route 2? Yep. All right, we're doing this. We're doing the route 2 roulette.
Oh, good luck.
For 2 things.
For 2 things. Wait, what's the
Weedle
other
and
thing?
Oddish.
Oh, yeah, I also don't have Weedle yet. Somehow.
But yeah, 50 Pokemon. We gotta catch them. And yeah, catching helps a lot with experience. Astute viewers may have noticed that trainer battles give like squat for experience, basically. I got 17 from killing that Metapod, and I got like 113 for catching the Kakuna. Yeah, we want to catch things. Like, I guess I'm catching this Oddish now in Forest. This is the most scuffed forest of my entire life.
Okay, so my Eevee stats, I am a plus attack nature, but minus speed nature. Plus attack is good, minus speed is bad. Basically, Eevee's offensive stats are the ones that care about, so attack, special attack, and speed. Minus speed does mean that some funny things can happen later. Only on like a couple fights, and it's not even like favored for the funny things to happen, but not outspeeding like certain Pidgeotos in the mid game. They have sand attack, can make fights go not great pretty fast.
I'm taking a breather during these evolutions to actually like try and track my stats.
I knew it would be impossible in the think fast environment.
Well, hey, while you're doing that, hey, how about a question so you can think harder?
All right,
Oh,
great.
boy.
All right, check this one out. Which Pokemon can use Kinesis in Pokemon Red and Blue?
Alakazam.
No.
Kadabra.
Nope.
This is a yes and. They can, but also more than just them can.
What does that even mean?
There's only like one, like, kind of interaction that makes sense with that statement.
Yeah. The Aberline can use it.
Clefairy with Metronome.
You're getting there.
Yeah, I'll call it.
Yeah,
it is
I mean-
specifically anything with metronome. That is the only way to use Kinesis in red and blue. Nothing actually
Oh.
learns Kinesis.
Cool.
In yellow, the Aberline can learn it. So
Yeah.
you 15 for Dynam there.
Well, does Abra learn it? I feel like it's only Kadabra, Alakazam.
I don't know. It's the Aber can use
fact-checking, I'm
metronome.
fact-checking.
So Aber can
Your
learn
reputation is ruined after this. I'm fact checking.
oh
Yeah, it's
no,
just
I'm getting
teleport for
fact-checked.
Abra and Gem 1 across both games.
The cooler Aberline.
Yeah.
I am
But no,
leaving
Aber can
without
learn
a
it
Weedle.
through TM, so therefore it can use it. It falls under this. Anyways,
Weedle, you will be missed. Goodbye, Weedle. Yeah, the first gym requirement is you need a grass or a water type to enter Brock's gym. If you've seen any Let's Go run before, our bit is that there is no water type that you can get before Brock's gym without actually trading with another player. So our options are the version exclusive Oddish for Pika, Bellsprout for Eevee, or I don't think either of us saw a Bulbasaur, I'm pretty sure,
No, we did not.
which is the secret spawn in Viridian Forest. I think I'm actually going to growth on Brock because I got level 7 on it.
Oh, are you level 7 right now?
I'm level 8. I caught a Rattata, but I want to play it safe
Oh.
because headbutt
That's
is a
fair,
thing.
yeah. Level 8, like, Onyx range is not good.
Yeah, not good at all. You need 19s, 20s special attack.
20, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. We're at the slot 2, right? Yeah.
Growth? I think so, yeah.
Why did you crit me, dude? Goodness.
only you had a move that heals you.
If only. Yeah,
Like
Absorb
worst.
goes really hard on Brock because it's a special move, and ooh, I hit 20 at 9. Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Geodude and Onyx have like no special defense whatsoever. Please don't flinch me. Thank you.
I don't think Rock Throw can flinch.
No, but Headbutt can.
Headbutt can.
Oh, Headbutt, yes.
Yes.
Just in general.
Yeah, so we're already seeing like a pretty big difference between Pika and Eevee. Pika Oddish having the special move Absorb is really good against Brock. Unfortunately, Bellsprout has Vine Whip, which is physical, which is much less good against Geodude than Onix. So instead, we're just going to be using Eevee's double kick to get through this fight.
Best of luck, Eevee.
Eevee, you can do it. I believe.
You mentioned IVs earlier. I got something about that. Since Gen 6, legendaries in the No Eggs Discovered egg group cannot have which hidden power?
Ice?
No.
I'm just gonna start
Dark. If we
listing
keep
types.
guessing types, we'll
This
get there
is going to turn into name every type.
Yeah,
but
you can do that.
You know Pokemon types.
Once you-
name
once you
every
get
type.
it-
I can't name it because I'm in a menu right now. Have fun, Amber.
Fire, water,
Psychic.
going.
Grass.
grass,
Go.
Where's my special attack?
bug,
Normal.
There's no hidden power.
Fighting.
Not say anything. It's fighting. Do you
Yeah.
know why it's fighting though?
okay, I believe, like, isn't the hidden power type calculation based off of, like, your IV, whether, like, the lower two, I don't know if it's the lower bit or the lower 2 bits, and because the legendaries would have 3 perfect IVs, it wouldn't be possible to get whatever combination it
Yes,
takes.
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, hidden power needs 4 or more IVs to be an even number, and because they have legendaries are guaranteed to have at least 3 IVs, that's 31. You can't make that. So there you go. Do 15 for that because you named the most types. Need to get the reasoning right. So yeah, apparently there's also like gift Pokemon. Basically anything that's guaranteed to have 3 perfect IVs is that because of the same reason.
Just use Focus Blast.
Yeah. We love Focus Blast. Focus
want
Mist.
one more antidote.
I did not see a single thing on Route 3. This is going very, very
You're
well for my
already
plan
past
cap.
Route 3. I'm still in the shop.
I got a Magikarp. It costs $500. It's the fastest catch in the game. Actually worth it.
People say that, but I'm pretty sure Porygon's faster.
Okay, listen. Gift Pokemon are cool. We like gift Pokemon. There are 3 of
True,
them.
they are very fast.
I am entering Moon with 7 caught. This is going very splendidly. Goodbye, Onyx.
That was a tight spinner pass.
Yeah, so you may think that, like, oh, Dynam is, like, already in Mount Moon. Oh, boy, they're gonna run away with the run. No, not at all. We like to say that splits don't matter in this category because of the 50 catch requirements. You may be like me and not have any catches going to Mount Moon, or you could be like Amber and actually have a hopefully slightly healthier catch count.
I have 9 after the Magikarp.
Yeah, I'm currently at 7, give or
Oh,
take.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is going
I think
so well.
Eevee does have a slightly slower Brock split as well, because Eevee has to 5-turn Brock with double kick instead of 2 or 3 turning with Oddish. I think typically Eevee makes up the time with a slightly faster Mount Moon.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, Pikachu is always forced to go into this bottom room down here that I'm going to pass real quick to get to the next trainer. The bottom room has a really important item called a Moonstone. It involves, the moon, alongside things like Clefairy and Nidorino and Jigglypuff. That is very important for Pikachu, for reasons we will get to.
Technically, Eevee doesn't have to do it, but 99.9% of runs should do it. It's very rare you get into a situation where it's a good decision to skip it, especially on a no reset run. I'd probably just never do it on a no reset environment like this. Main reason being that the way Pokemon spawn in some rooms, they spawn just way more often than in other rooms, and the room with the Moonstone Pokemon spawn a lot more. And we want to catch Clefairy, Paris, and Geodude in Mount Moon. So if I skipped that Moonstone room, it's likely that I would miss at least one of them. Speaking of Paris.
Hello, Paris.
Hi, Paris. Hey, you're quite weak to fire. You know what's funny about that? In the
What is funny about-
TCG, the highest base damage on a non-jumbo card attack is 330 damage, called Flaming Vortex. Which Pokemon can use this move?
Charizard.
Charizard EX, you're right, from
Oh my
151.
god, I'm a genius.
Fabled set 151, Charizard EX. I think it's actually called Explosive Vortex, but regardless. But yeah, the main theme of Charizard cards or the running theme of Charizard cards in the TCG is that they have really high cost attacks that like just do the most damage in the game and can one-shot anything. So
This is
that
very
is.
true. You know what
yeah, that's
Charizard
the-
is scared of though in this TCG format? Little grass baby Pokemon called Badoo.
That's right.
Badoo.
That's right.
Item lock, my beloved.
A doobie.
I got a great on that GOG throw.
I'm so glad
hate her.
Charizard was the answer because I know nothing else about TCG. I just thought of a really powerful fire Pokemon, and it was just Charizard.
Yeah, I mean,
Very powerful.
course it is.
Charizard is very powerful. So great answer. Great answer.
if it was like a thunder type move or whatever it's called in TCG, it would probably be Pikachu. So,
Probably.
There is a Pikachu EX right now that does 300 damage. So
of course it
Yeah.
does.
And it also
Topaz
cannot-
Bolt.
It also can't get one
Terrastellar
shot because it has a
Pikachu.
focus sash for an ability.
Yeah.
Also, non-jumbo card was mentioned because there are several jumbo cards that do 1,000.
Yeah, there's like a couple. There's
I'm
like
sorry,
a
what?
Friends in Aldea, or no? There's
There's
like a
several. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
There's
just
one
like-
that's like Pikachu versus Mewtwo or something. let me see if I can
funny,
find them.
what a funny card concept.
Pokemon cards with attack
that's what you would
damage
make.
1,000.
Yeah. You would make that
Yeah,
on like
this one-
PokemonCardGenerator.com in like 2009.
Yeah, this one is it has 1,000 HP. It's Pikachu versus Mewtwo, and the attack is called Battle Carnival.
Wow.
That's wild.
Party.
Yep. It was from the Battle Carnival event, I guess,
I see.
in 2011.
Let's see if I can make it to this Geodude without getting like run into by like 5 Zubat. I don't know if that's going to be possible.
Oh, so that's
We're
where all
gonna
the
try.
Zubat on my screen went to. I see.
There's like 4 surrounding me right now. And there's one Geodude that I want. Dude, stop! Stop! Stop!
I see you have been cornered.
Yep. Screw it. I'm catching the Zubat. I don't care. I'll lock myself out of Golbat later. Yeah,
My
one thing to
DRS.
note is after you have a Pokemon registered in your Dex, if you encounter that Pokemon again, the like animation is like way faster. So that now that I've caught a Zubat, if I encounter more Zubat, it's like 5 seconds faster than if I didn't catch it.
I waited for the Paracycle there because I want to be safe on XP and I got so punished for it. All Pokemon have like different attack cycles. Some will like attack like right out of the gate. Some of them will like hop around and stuff. Another like huge thing of learning the speedrun is getting accustomed to those cycles and knowing when to throw and when to hold.
Yeah, a good example is actually the Geodude I just caught. Geodude often does like a punch pretty quickly, and if you throw like as it's pulling its fist back, you can always get like an excellent catch.
If you throw it too fast, you can get a great throw like I did.
That can happen. That is true. Yeah, we want to aim for excellent catches. They not only give a lot more experience, but it makes the catch rate a lot better as well. So there's very rare situations where we wouldn't aim for excellent, but like 95% of catches you do this.
Yeah, especially for
fish in this
Eevee.
game?
Sorry, what was that?
Can you fish in this game?
No.
No.
Well, I've got the perfect question for that. Hey, in most games since Emerald, which 2 abilities outside of battle give a higher chance for a bite while fishing?
Illuminate.
No. Illuminate gives higher encounter rates in the wild, like running around.
Oh,
Yeah.
specifically while fishing.
Both of these abilities start with the letter S, and they're 2 words each.
Swift swim?
Swift swim.
No. That's a good answer, though.
Sucker cups? Is that an ability?
Suction cups.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
I'll give
close
you that.
enough.
Yes.
What is that ability? What is that?
I think it's
something
auxiliary.
auxiliary. I don't know.
Octillery and
Oh,
Lily
okay.
and stuff have that ability.
Oh, okay.
I was
There's
thinking
one
about
more.
Naomi's Kangaskhan Sucker Punch, and I put that in with suction cups, apparently. There's one more.
Yes.
Also begins with an S.
Also begins with an S and is 2 words.
Yeah, and it's not.
Simeon Slam.
It's not really a water type. There's a couple water types that have this, but it's not traditionally a water type ability, I would say.
Yes.
And we're speaking to my Donkey Kong 64 randomizer.com side, apparently.
Pokemon that have this ability include Rubbish, Diplin.
Sticky Hold?
It is Sticky Hold.
Yes. Wow.
I was going to say
That quick.
Sandstream for the bit, but then you said Trubbish.
I know Diplin had that. I don't know much about Diplin.
Yeah, me either. I just saw it on the list.
Oh, I guess. Diplin's hidden ability is Sticky
Yeah.
Hold. Wow. What is Hydrapple's? Sticky Hold.
Also
Okay.
Sticky Hold.
I don't know.
That being said,
I guess it's
it's-
because they're candied apples, which are very
Yeah,
sticky.
right.
So I guess it's a little Easter egg. You wouldn't really use that in battle.
The only 2 Pokemon that have Sticky Hold as their primary ability is Shellos and Gastrodon. So I guess it kind of is more of a water type one.
Isn't Sticky Hold in Gen 3? I think isn't like
Grimer
has
Gulpin,
Stench.
Swalot.
Swalot.
It's all of their second abilities.
Oh, okay, second abilities.
Yeah. Yeah, only Shellos and Gastrodon have it as their first ability. Everything else has a second or hidden for Diplin. The more you know.
I've just acquired my first attack 80 at 15. This is going
Congratulations.
splendidly. Let's Go is like a very simplified version of the mainline games. There's no things like held items, abilities. They replaced Eevee's effort values, if you're familiar with BGC, with Eevee's or awakening values. You get +1 to a pseudo random stat point every level, and it remains the same for that level. So the attack Eevee that I got at level 15 will repeat itself at 25. 35 if I ever get to that point. I don't think I'll ever
I
get
didn't
to
know they
that point.
cycled consistently like that.
Yeah,
had no
they
idea.
do. We learned that from, I believe, Anubis. Static Stone Anubis, you did like so much research into like how catch rates work, how spawn rates work in this game.
Yeah, huge shout outs to Anubis.
Like any sort of like calculation in this game that's not just like standard Pokemon calculation, we have Anubis to thank.
I mean, they removed Eevees right there.
I hit copying to yellow health with Thundershock. What is going on?
Skill issue. I just one-shot it.
All right, then. I have no faith in this Pika I'm potioning on turn 3.
Also, I did not remember to check for Double Moonstone. Yeah, so if you saw at the very start of this run, me and Dynam were on the time screen. And that's actually because there are items on the ground that, like, once you pick them up, they have a either like a chance, or for some items they're guaranteed to respawn after the switch clock rolls over at midnight. So what the hope was is to pick up the Moonstone, have the clock roll over at midnight, and then there's a 50-50 chance that another Moonstone spawns that you can just pick up, and then that's like basically an extra free Pokemon because you can use that Moonstone on
Hey.
something.
That's really cool. But speaking of evolving, check this out. Which Pokemon? I'm just trying to
That's
transition
cool,
my
bud.
questions. I'm a think fast host. Hey, which Pokemon is the only one that is capable which
You wanna try that
Pokemon
again?
is the only
can do
one
it.
capable of evolving that cannot use the Eviolite?
Capable of evolving that can like.
Or rather,
Well, I can
Probably
hold
like-
it, but it won't do anything.
yeah.
Bione.
No, Fion does not evolve.
Oh, right. I forgot
Meltan.
about that.
Yes,
It's Meltan, yeah.
Good answer,
Oh.
Amber. Yes. So
I keep forgetting about
Yeah, Meltan
Fion not
cannot
evolving.
evolve in the mainline games. It can only evolve in Pokemon Go. So the games treat that as Meltan and Melmetal are like separate single stage Pokemon, basically.
Right.
In mainline games. As far as the Pokedex is concerned, so the Eviolite does not work on Meltan.
fascinating.
good job,
You learn
Amber.
something new every day.
Thanks.
Sorry, my girlfriend's cat won't leave me alone. He keeps meowing at me.
Hi,
Hi,
Grammy.
Grammy.
So everybody say hi, Grammy. Hi, Grammy. Yeah, there he is. I'm not sure if you
Okay.
can hear him, but
My cat is experiencing zoomies in the living room, so
You just saw me catch a Mankey on my screen a little while ago. There are version exclusives. Pika gets 2 of them between Route 3 and 4, Mankey and Sandshrew. Eevee only gets Ekans during that section. That is a level 7 Mankey.
Eevee does have the opportunity to get Meowth on Route 25 though, but Pika does not. So it all evens out.
That is true.
Yeah, so I just went into the Pokemon Center and taught my Eevee the most busted moves of all time. I taught it 3 moves: Sizzly Slide, Bouncy Bubble, and Buzzy Buzz. They are all 90 power moves that have like wild secondary effects. Sizzly Slide always burns. Bouncy Bubble heals for half the damage you deal, and Buzzy Buzz always paralyzes. And actually, that always paralyzes is going to be super helpful on this Misty fight right here, because the Starmie that I'm going to face, I'm going to half 2-shot it. It is faster than me, and it would definitely 2-shot me. So what happens is that I will use Buzzy Buzz on turn 1 to paralyze it, and then it will be slower than me on turn 2. So
Meanwhile,
I can safely take it out.
Pika is going to try to brute force this fight by using an X attack and using our busted move, Zippy Zap. Zippy Zap is a 50 base power electric move that has +2 priority, which puts it on the same par as things like extreme speed. And it always crits.
Every time.
And we just hit 37 attack at level 16, which means I will be one-shotting the Starmie. Yippee.
yeah, Let's Go is very funny. In both of these games, you cannot evolve your partner Eevee/Pikachu, and like their base stats are kind of buffed, and they're guaranteed perfect IVs, but they're still not very strong in the later parts of the game. So their move sets are a little extreme to make up for that. It's very funny. Very funny names for moves too. People are very charitable in their opinions of that, but anyway, that's not neither here nor there.
Wait till you hear what we call the secret techniques in this game.
Oh yeah, those are classics.
I don't need to heal HP here. Yeah, unfortunately, we do not use my favorite Eevee special move, because like you can get some here, but there are later Pokemon centers like Celadon or Fuchsia where you can get more. And unfortunately, we do not use the Dark type move Batty Bad in this run, but that's just my favorite move in this game. So I thought I'd shout it out.
Batty Bad's such a good move. And by good, I mean it sounds perfect. Yeah, Pika will get things like Floaty Fall, which is kind of like Fly, and Splishy Splash, which is the water move that paralyzes, I think. How does that make
yeah, I
sense?
think
Not
so.
sure. Don't worry about it.
Floaty Fall would actually really help, I feel like, if you got it earlier.
Probably.
Like being able to deal with grass types better for Pika, because Pika does have a bit of a hard time with grass types.
Yeah, that's actually the primary reason why Pika needs these partner Pokemon. Like the Sandshrew that I fought in Mount Moon, for example, Pika has no good way to deal with ground types, no good way to deal with grass types. So we pull out Pokemon like Oddish, or Growlithe, or Nidoking, preferably in a hideout. I'm crossing my fingers now, knocking on wood.
I mean, also preferably Growlithe.
Yes, that too.
Or Kadabra. That works too, if you get really lucky. But yeah, on the one hand, Pika gets to use some partner Pokemon in combination, but those partner Pokemon in combination with with Pika. Can do some like pretty wild and cool things. Unfortunately, actually getting the spawns, while likely, is not guaranteed.
Amber, out of curiosity, what's your catch count right now?
14.
Okay, you are 1 catch ahead of me.
Okay.
And I'm at 13.
Are you? I'm just starting the second trainer on bridge. Where are you
I
at?
am just starting the second trainer on bridge, so you are 30-ish seconds ahead.
Where's the
say
copy
30.
pasta about? Well, 30 seconds is actually a lie.
I will not be posting the copy pasta in GDQ chat. Thank you. I'm not even looking at GDQ chat, as we should not be.
Excluding catches, you're like 5 seconds apart. So. And you're also tied in trivia time, so I guess we need to break that up.
All right.
In Gen 4 only, which direct damage dealing move, so like not Future Sight or Doom Desire, hits through Wonder Guard regardless of type effectiveness?
Run that past me one more time.
In Gen 4 only, there is a single move that does damage that will always hit through Wonder Guard, even if the Pokemon that has it is not weak to this type. This move
And it's not like
Nightshade? I don't know.
Right. It's not something that does like typeless delayed damage. This is a typed move that does direct damage. It's not Nightshade. I will say that this is not traditionally known because it is a type that Shedinja is weak to. Okay. So it would only really appear if you like traced Wonder Guard or something.
I feel like my lack of Gen 4 knowledge is showing this run.
I think, let me see actually when this move was introduced. It was introduced in Gen 4. Okay. Well, it is one of a set of moves. There are several moves that are similar in like their name. This is one of them. The other ones don't have this. This is a glitch, but the other ones do not have this property though.
When I think of sets of moves, I think of like Fire Pledge, but I'm pretty sure that's Gen 5?
Yeah. It is a fire move,
It
though.
is a fire move, yeah. It's pretty close actually.
I was
Let's start
thinking
with fire.
fire moves, so I was.
Okay.
I can't think of.
An example Pokemon that learns this move is
Growlithe.
Yeah.
Elwith.
Growlithe, Houndour.
I'm Blast Burn?
Flareon. No, Blast Burn is for starters.
Dang.
Flare Blitz? That's just Fire
No.
Takedown, though.
Ooh, good avoid.
Incinerate?
That is Gen 5.
Again,
Here's
lack
the
of Gen
thing.
4 knowledge, apparently.
Because I started with Gen 4, like, I don't know which things were actually introduced in Gen 4, because
Right.
to me, just like, those always existed.
I could never tell you when something was introduced.
But, like, after
I
Gen
can.
4, I'm okay with when things are introduced.
Some things learn this that makes a lot of sense for them to learn it, like Skeleturge can learn this. Druddigon can learn it. The Gibble, Gabite, Garchomp line all learn this.
Fire Fang?
There you go.
Fire Fang, good job.
Yippee!
Yeah, for some reason there's just a bug that makes Fire Fang hit through Wonder Guard.
Oh, okay.
Don't know why.
That's a
Story,
random move.
I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, like, you wouldn't know it because if you hit a Shedinja with Fire Fang, it's going to hit anyways because it's super effective. So,
Exactly.
wonder how they found that.
Yeah, also, I'm a little concerned because I am getting, like, what we call bonuses during this run. So basically, like, when we start the run, we basically have, like, kind of like a plan of what 50 Pokemon we're going to catch, but it's always dependent on, like, what things actually spawn. And so a bonus is basically anything that's not on your initial 50 plan that show up that you catch. And I have not gotten a single one yet. And I'm also already going to be down Golbat because I had to catch Eevee early. Typically, we'd catch a higher level Zubat that evolves into Golbat in one level.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm not feeling great about my catch count right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, my catch count's like pretty okay. The fact that I did get a bonus on my side in Mankey helps make up for the fact that I completely skipped Weedle in Viridian Forest.
You skipped Weedle?
I skipped Weedle. It didn't show up. And
you got Kakuna.
ran
You got
Kakuna, yeah.
I thought you were like skipping the entire line.
No.
I was like, wait a second. Hold
We would
up.
be in dire straits if I had skipped the entire Weedle line.
Yeah, the Caterpie and Weedle line are both like pretty important because it's basically like you catch them and then you level them up like 3 times and then you get 2 extra Pokemon out of it. So it's like super efficient to get those.
Yeah, the late game like version of that would be if we caught a Pidgey on route like 17 Pokemon Road. And that'll be the same concept, just it comes in at like level 37 or something, level 39.
I'm curious.
What about?
The Pokemon Platinum manual mentions that 493 Pokemon can be discovered, but why is this unusual to those quote-unquote not in the know?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, the Pokemon Platinum manual mentions that 493 Pokemon can be discovered, but why is this doesn't make this, but to the untrained eye at the time of Pokemon Platinum's release, why would this seem a bit strange?
This 400.
Is there something about Arceus not being like available?
Yes.
Yeah.
Arceus hadn't been revealed yet. Yeah, that is
Yeah. Okay.
Good job.
I think people must have known about Arceus through like Diamond
it
Pearl,
like
hacking or
like
something.
through data mining and hacking, people could hack it in, but to unsuspecting 7-year-olds, this was not the case.
Yeah, because at that time...
that was the primary demographic for those manuals.
Of course. Yeah, because at the time, Darkrai and Shaman had been revealed, but Arceus hadn't until like 6 months after Platinum came out.
And the Azure... Did the Azure event like ever happen?
I don't think it
did.
I don't think it did. No.
Yeah, I don't think it's legitimately possible to obtain Arceus in Gen 4.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
the first-
Sinjo
Well, you
Ruins.
can't. Technically, you can like tweak and glitch, but like
without
loose
glitches
definition
or,
of legitimate.
Yeah, legitimately, I think it was PLA, wasn't it?
I think so.
No. Yeah? Because
PLA
Arceus
sounds
has
right,
never
but I'm not
been.
sure.
Let me
It's
take
never
a look.
been allowed in VGC, or I know that just like based off formats, it would never be available because I know just mythical Pokemon in general are not available in those formats.
Let's see.
So if Arceus would have ever been available, then it wouldn't. Yeah, so I'm not sure if that's a good metric to go off of. But anyway,
So it goes.
Well, I think it's specifically... So specifically the Azure Flute was never distributed, but Arceus was distributed.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
So-
say 'cause,
Got
like,
it.
that's kind of, it would be kind of weird.
Yeah, so it was never possible to actually do the in-game event to catch Arceus, but it was possible in Diamond Pearl Platinum to obtain it just through events.
Okay.
So technically, I think the first time where it's like intended for you to catch it is PLA. Or I guess or BDSP, but you also need to have a full save data from PLA anyways.
Right, this is the make or break section of the run, specifically for me. I would really, really love to see a fire puppy on this route.
Firefang having puppy.
Yeah, can it
Does it actually get Firefang in this game?
It does not get Firefang, but it gets something even better than Firefang. In Flamethrower at level 17.
Yeah, Let's Go
beautiful.
movesets are
2
really,
instant puppies.
really bizarre.
Yeah, they're not quite as funny as like original Gen 1 movesets, but they are definitely they have some
It's like the
quirks.
opposite spectrum where like Gen 1 is like your best move is like level 45, you get takedown, but in this game it's like I have your best stab move at level 12. You know?
Yeah.
It's like it's the complete opposite.
Well, some Pokemon are like that, and then some like the evolved, like the evolutions are like, oh, your best type move is like Ember and Water Gun. Congratulations.
think
I
I'm
just know
actually gonna
that-
skip the rare
I
candy.
just know
here.
Muck gets Moonblast in this game, and then that's very funny to me.
Yes, it does.
Muck Moonblast and Beedrill Outrage. I like that.
That's great.
A nice reference to one specific trainer we fight.
Okay, there are nothing but Growlithe on the screen. Actually, wait, there's a Jigglypuff. Asking ye shall receive, I guess.
Did I mark Voltex? Yes, I did. There.
Oh, interesting you mentioned Jigglypuff. You know what other game Jigglypuff is in?
Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which two non-legendary Pokemon can spawn from Master Balls in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Charizard.
Unfortunately,
Charizard
not
is a playable
Charizard.
character.
Yeah, because you
So you
can't
can't
display
actually-
them.
Jigglypuff, stop moving.
I guess this should be amended to that can spawn in Pokeballs. But out of that subset.
What's my shopping? Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm spending years on this Jigglypuff.
Arcanine.
No.
Dang.
I feel like you're not. It's yeah.
Celebi and Mew because they're mythical?
Okay, non-legendary, non-mythical.
Okay.
Just ordinary ones. One of them is kind of funny. The other one is, it's just a Pokemon that I guess is kind of like not pseudo-legendary in that it's like not a pseudo-legendary, but it's like kind of treated as like a higher tier of Pokemon, if you will.
Oh, I didn't paralyze heal.
But the other one's kind of just a troll.
And one of them is Magikarp.
It is not Magikarp, but
Dang.
it
That'd
is
be a
similar.
control, though.
It is similar.
I should
Beavis?
do This.
Nope.
My low tick.
It is a weak fish Pokemon.
Feebas.
Goldeen.
It is Goldeen.
Goldeen makes a lot of sense now that you say
Yep,
that.
that has been like the troll, like does
Yeah.
nothing Pokemon. So that's one. The other one is the other one.
Was Lucario already said?
Lucario is playable in the game.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
It's kind of on the tier that Lucario is, though. Like of like that type of Pokemon.
Scizor?
Nope. It is a higher gen than Lucario.
Higher gen. Oh, okay.
Gen. Is it a starter Pokemon? Or like evolves from?
No.
Trying to turn this into 20 questions now.
I mean, that's a good way to do it. It's in Gen 5.
Five, Master Ball, and Smash.
It has a regional form in a later game.
You could say it's like, or at least back in the day, people called it the Lucario of Gen 5.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what the
Yeah.
Lucario of Gen 5 would be, and it's not coming to me.
Excadrill. It is in speedrunning.
Unfortunately not.
Like, I'm sure there was, like, you know.
It specifically has a regional form in PLA.
Oh, PLA. Sure.
It's Zoroark, yep.
Zoroark is super cool, then has a super cool like final smash attack it does. So it's really strong. Master Ball for sure.
For sure. And then Goldeen because
Goldeen.
owned, I guess.
Speaking of owned, during
Can I
the
ask us a question?
Jigglypuff catch, I did not throw immediately because I had unsummoned my second trainer directly before attempting the trainer skip to get into Vermilion City. So because of my hesitation, Jigglypuff decided to fly around a whole lot and wasted a ton of time. Yippee.
both get one on the last question? We're done with both.
I got Goldie,
No,
you
we
got
both got one.
Zora.
I think.
Okay, cool. Well, that's 10 for each of you, so doesn't do anything, but your number goes up, so that's good.
I love it when number goes up.
Your final
Yeah.
time gets faster. So,
Wow.
well, following up on that. One sec, I lost it. Please
Same.
hold. Here it is. The Master Ball was used a single time across the entire Pokemon anime. What Pokemon did it try and fail to catch?
Charizard.
Unfortunately, no, not Charizard.
Okay.
Suicune.
I will
Entei.
say it is not a legendary. It is an ordinary Pokemon.
It's a random just like guy.
Yeah.
Basically.
Hero.
I'm like immediately thinking of like that Golduck episode with like Psyduck being replaced by Golduck and Misty like loving the new Golduck. I know there's no Master Ball involved, but that's exactly what I'm thinking of right now.
It is a water type.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Like
Blastoise.
No. It's not Gem 1.
I don't know.
Totodile.
It's not a starter.
Oh, okay. Dang it.
Okay.
Okay.
Tentacruel?
No.
Tentacruel.
Yeah, I was thinking of the
Just said it
giant
wasn't
tentacle
Gen 1.
episode.
You guys listen.
Oh, that's right.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
Sorry,
trying to play
nobody
the video
Tentacle, but
game.
from in Gen 2.
Oh, it's cruel.
Let's see. When I'll tell you the year this anime really
Witch Cash.
happened. That's right.
What? Wow.
What?
That's it.
Explain. What was the
Yeah.
premise?
How'd you land that one?
I just thought of that one Wish Cash episode that I think like didn't initially air because like an earthquake happened right before it was going to air or something.
I don't know if it was the
I
same
don't know the lore
one.
about that, but you got the right answer. So
It is.
Yeah, I
Wish
don't
Guys,
know if that's correct.
Wow.
That's like the meme for like I don't like you did this. You used the complete wrong equation, but somehow got the answer right.
Literally.
Fantastic.
Yeah, basically, there's like a very large Whiscash, and they throw a Master Ball at it, and the Whiscash just eats the ball. It just leaves.
That is amazing.
This was not the same one that was unaired. This one was properly aired, like when it was intended
okay.
to.
Was there a Wish Cash episode that was unaired? Or like delayed or something? Okay.
Yeah, it was multiple Whiscash were set to appear in an episode that would air between these two other ones, except that one was never aired due to an earthquake. But it was
Okay.
It was not the same one with the Master Ball. Yeah, the lore of the Master Ball one is this fisherman had been hunting a giant Whiscash for 50 years. And then he threw a Master Ball at it, and it was just like, nope. And then I ate it.
Denied.
That sucks. And yeah, since then, it's not the only appearance of a Master Ball. It's been kind of like cameoed a few times, but it's the only time it has been actually thrown or used.
Yeah, the anime has like some very strange unspoken rules they abide by. Like, no Master Balls, they like banned, or they just, I think like in the earlier seasons, they like formally banned the move Earthquake like in universe, but then they just don't mention it ever again. So it's just, it's very, I mean, they may have used it, I don't know. But
Too
yeah,
broken.
very strange. Honestly, I would if it was like something that would be like a huge pain to animate, I would come up with a random like nonsense
Yeah.
excuse to like not have it. That I'd respect that.
Yeah. I think Oregon's still banned from the anime, right?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
It's been like hardly referenced. It like kind of appears, but like not really.
Not even like Porygon 2 or Z.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's a ripple effect because like you know how Kadabra was banned, or it was like
Right.
not in the TCG for a long time, and that means Abra. There was no Mega Alakazam card, I think, because of that.
Makes sense.
Oh right, was that because of like the person that
Yeah.
thought that Kadabra was based off?
Killer. I think like a couple years ago, he was like, all right, I forgive the Pokemon Company or something.
Grudge has been held for 3,000 years.
Honestly.
Oh, wait. I think there is a Mega Alakazam EX because Alakazam EX in that set is a basic Pokemon, so it didn't have to evolve from Kadabra. Wait, that's genius.
Let's go.
Yeah, there was an illusionist who had sued Nintendo and Pokemon who claimed that Kadabra is a parody of him. And then he released an apology in 2020 and said that he would be okay with allowing them to print cards featuring Kadabra. And then the first Kadabra card was 2023 in 151. So there were 20 years without a Kadabra card. Apparently, an Abra card was released in Mysterious Treasures, which could evolve directly into Alakazam via the Ultra Evolution attack. That's a good way to do it, I guess. Yeah, it's just it's a 2 energy move. Search your deck for Alakazam and put it onto Abra. This counts as evolving Abra. Okay.
Amazing.
That's interesting.
Abra, use Ultra Evolution.
There's also probably I would guess there was the item Rare Candy, the item card that lets you skip stage 1.
It's interesting because that same Alakazam card has evolves from Kadabra on it.
Huh.
Interesting.
But there's no
like the little
there's no
little Kadabra Kadabra render on it. Oh.
Yep.
Huh.
So technically it was on a print, but it was not its own card.
This Nidoran female has eaten 6 of my Great Balls. I hate it here.
Yeah, I went for a 90% catch on Raticate and it broke out and I was very sad.
Happens.
Right, teach Thunderbolt, teach Thunderbolt, teach Thunderbolt. It's a good move. Teach it, teach it, teach it. All right, we're good.
It's very important for Pikachu to have Thunderbolt because he's going to be using that a lot throughout the mid-game. Ooh, that was supersized.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so to explain, in the overworld, you'll see some Pokemon kind of have this, like, either blue or red aura around them, and that means they're a size Pokemon. Red are large Pokemon, blue are small Pokemon, and typically they give 1.5 times experience. However, there's a small chance that instead of being regular, like, size, they're super sized, so they're either super large or super small, and those give 4 times experience. And so I got one that gave 4 times the regular amount of experience. Unfortunately, it was a Rattata that I also didn't catch first ball, so it didn't really give me that much experience.
Don't look at my screen. 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 Don't do this at home, speedrunners.
Let's do a quick question, and then we are good for our first break. If y'all are willing to answer the question.
I am willing to attempt to answer the question.
Likewise.
Right. So this one is going to be multiple choice. You'll each get one guess, and then if you get it right, you get it right.
Okay.
The real-world Kanto region in Japan contains which of these major cities? Yokohama, Sapporo, or Sendai?
I'm gonna go Yokohama.
I'll go Sendai.
It is Yokohama.
Okay. Nice.
The Kanto
I knew it was
region,
not Sapporo, and I just 50-50 the other two.
Yeah, the Kanto region is largely
Ambered up
just
right
Tokyo, but Yokohama is just south of Tokyo. So.
Sapporo, I believe, is in Hokkaido, which is what Sinnoh is based off of.
And then Sendai is like up in, I'll say Hokuriku? Tohoku. Close. All right, well, with that, are y'all ready for break number 1? Roughly?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just feel free to... Oh, I forgot to take things out of my party. Gonna have to cancel this evolution. 1 second. I meant to clear out my party because we want to clear out our party regularly because you'll see that, like, Pokemon gain levels like 1 at a time and every 1 is like 2 seconds. Okay, I'm ready anytime.
All right, then let's pause in 3, 2, 1, go. So we are not going anywhere. We are paused for our first of a couple quick breaks. But first, we have some announcements.
That we do, Spoosh, that we do. Hey, did you know? You probably do, but just to reiterate, Frost Fatales 2025. Yes, that's right. The Frost Fatales of the 2025 year. Coming up next week, going from March 9th to March 16th. You can check out more information with the FF command in chat. And you can also visit gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information on the event. Going to be so exciting. Going to be benefiting the National Women's Law Center. Going to be super awesome. Check it out and stay tuned for the event. And also, if you want to check out the other shows on GDQ Hotfix this season, check out the gamesdonequick.com/hotfix page for this season's schedule. And you can also, you can also check out the VODs for the latest events, such as Back to Black or Speedruns 5, which have recently aired this past month. You can do that on the YouTube channel on youtube.com/gamesdonequick. And yeah.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Swoos.
And I'm also your host, Sparkle.
In case you forgot how the game works, it's not enough to simply beat the game the fastest. Our runners are answering our trivia questions as they play, and the more questions they get right, the more seconds we take off their time. Once again, for everybody watching and listening at home, feel free to play along in chat. I don't know exactly who's ahead. I think Amber's ahead in both trivia and game, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, we'll find out in the next little bit. There's still a good bit of run left, so let's get into it if y'all are ready.
Yep.
Yeah, we're ready to get back in.
Well, let's get back in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so I'm instantly gonna do what's called a repel lure trick. So basically, if you want to reset the spawns in an area at any point, you basically use your repel to get rid of all the spawns, and then you use your lure again so that more spawns will come back immediately. And I instantly got a Nidoran male spawn, so
Amazing.
that is exactly what I wanted.
I am still looking for Eradicate on this section. I caught a Rattata way earlier on Route 2. Eradicate's a really, really good source of experience. In addition to the repel trick that Amber is doing. No shot. That is super sized.
When I did the catch, I'm like, I forgot to deposit, and then I got it super sized.
Amazing. Going to this Lorelei fight with the Team Rocket trainers also resets this route. Instant Eradicate. Beautiful. Exactly what I needed. Get back here.
Well, I just lost a bunch of time for no reason. Okay, I do want the Spearow to evolve. I don't have Spearow.
This salvages
Considering you just passed through Vermilion City, this is a bit relevant. Which Alolan trainer can be found in Vermilion City? And let's go.
Doug Trio?
Trainer.
Alolan trainer. As a real person.
Oh, from Alola.
I don't remember her name. I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Not Lily, not Gladion.
Nope.
No.
I know you're... I don't know her name.
You describe her?
She's like a painter, I think. She's from Alola, and she kind of stands like near where the SSN is.
Yep.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now.
What type does she use?
What type is she? Oh, I don't know.
The Smeargle type, I don't know.
Actually, no.
Unfortunately.
Another character has Smeargle as their ace, and not this character.
Is it Viola?
No.
Viola?
No, that's an XY.
Yeah,
gym
Viola's
leader, right?
the XY gym leader.
Greta's probably screaming at me right now. Yeah, like, how do you not know this? Is her name like Mira or something?
Oh, it's like one letter. I mean,
really close. I mean, you know what it is. I'll give it.
Yeah.
It's Mina.
Mina, all right.
Mina.
I'm too like Xenoblade code. So
Yeah, Mira, Xenoblade Chronicles X, The Planet, comes out in like less than 3 weeks. Yippee.
B.
Mina is a fairy type specialist trial captain from Alola. She's like the last one. She's on the last island, I know.
Pony Island.
Yeah, Pony Island. Home to vast Pony Canyon.
What a banger of a
Don't you know?
track.
That's right.
She also appeared in Gotcha, the music video by Bump of Chicken.
Good song.
Also a banger.
Good video.
All right, well, while we're on the topic of NPCs that can be found in games, Lucy Fleetfoot, Professor P, and the Phobos Battalion can be found in which Pokemon game?
Pokemon Ranger?
I would have guessed like Shadows of Almania or something.
It's not Ranger.
Pokemon Conquest.
No. You're right, and then it's a spin-off.
Troze.
It is
Pokemon
Troze.
Troze.
It's Troze.
How
Yes.
did I pull that?
That is,
There's no reason I should have pulled that.
Amber Clutch.
just thinking of DS spin-offs, I guess.
I was like, what's the most obscure Pokemon game I can think of right now?
Yep.
I actually, my brother owns the game and I've never played it.
I played it as a
It's
kid,
fun.
but
Yeah, it's fun. The main story is like if you're good, it's like a 45-minute game, but it's still fun. I've played it many times.
I think I played like once. I don't remember.
that is not the only DS spin-off game I have on here, but we'll get to the other one later.
And I say Pokemon Dash in preparation.
Yes, but that's not the answer. That's the question.
Oh dear.
Fine, let's do it because you already give it. How do you access the special courses in Pokemon Dash?
You win 100 times.
No.
You gotta go fast.
You do need to complete the regional cup first, but then you get to access these special courses. For reference, the special courses are in the shape of a Pokemon sprite.
You have to go fast with Pikachu. Is Pikachu the Pokemon sprite?
You have to complete your dash decks.
So it's not something. It's something that you can do to unlock extra features, I guess, quote unquote.
There are
in
over
other Gen 4
400.
mainline games.
There's over 400 special courses.
So it's not something you necessarily do in game.
I'll be
Unlock.
honest, I tried so hard to process what you said and I just didn't have
Sorry,
them.
I didn't really say it well. So it's
It's not an in-game method.
yeah.
You have to do like wireless DS communications with like another Pokemon game.
You're on the
know,
right.
So
Walker.
it's something you can do in the Gen 4 Sinnoh games as well, the mainline games, to access extra stuff.
Oh, put a GBA game in the slot?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's it.
There you go. So I'm not sure how the process works, but you put your Game Boy Advance game in the GBA slot, and then it will access your party, and then you select a Pokemon from your party from your save file in that game, and then you will race on its sprite as a map.
Oh, that's pretty cool,
I don't
actually.
know
Really
how that
cool.
works. I've never seen it. I've never seen 1 second of gameplay of Pokemon Dash. I know it's bad, but yeah.
Somewhere out there, Jordan 97 is
it's
like
neat.
internally screaming.
Jordan's like one of like 2 people I know that has played that game.
Yeah, it is every Pokemon prior to Gen 4, so everything in Gen 3, plus all of the unknown forms and all the Deoxys forms, and an egg. And there's a couple that you can get from events such as Flying Munchlax, Flying Pikachu, and Pikachu on a Lapras.
Oh, that's cute. We'll see Pikachu on a surfboard later. Does that count as Lapras?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give it.
You'll see
You're in
Pikachu on a
big
Rhyhorn in a little bit, though. I did just catch Rhyhorn. There are no bikes in this game. We did not pick up a bike from Cerulean City. Instead, we have ride Pokemon. And ride Pokemon make us go fast.
I would love to
Wants
see
to
a
go fast.
Rhyhorn. It's actually more important for Eevee to get it than for Pika, because Pika will have access to Arcanine pretty soon after Rock Tunnel, which is a very fast ride. But Eevee does not have access to that. I gotta wait a minute. Okay, cool. Okay. How was that not excellent? I simply I hit the circle perfectly. What happened? What happened there?
If you watch any Let's Go Pokemon speedrunner, how is that not an excellent is probably the most common phrase you will hear in the stream.
Dude, and I would have hit level 28 if I hit the excellent to get double edge. A super
Imagine
powerful
getting to level
120 base
28.
power
I can
move.
barely
That would save a
get
lot
to
of time.
25. Holy.
All right,
I have
yeah.
9 Great Balls left on Graveler.
Typically, what you want to see in Rock Tunnel is Zubat, Cubone, Machop, Graveler, and Rhyhorn. Since I already taught Zubat earlier, I don't want it now. And I've already caught the other 3 things other than Rhyhorn, so Rhyhorn is the only thing I'm looking for now.
Best of luck. I forgot
Thank
to put
you.
Zubat back in my party. Oopsie. I also forgot to put Machop in my party. How do I fix this? Worry about that later.
Yeah, Onyx can spawn here like decently often. Onyx is a horrible, horrible cat, and you should. What is that? That was not a thing I needed. All right, great. Onyx
it's
is
almost-
really, really bad.
Yeah, the circle on Onyx is just like, it's super off center. And it's almost impossible to get an excellent on it. That takeout did a lot of damage for me having like a good amount of defense.
You know what else is excellent?
What else is excellent, Swiss?
Tell us.
According to IMDb, where is the Minecraft movie on the top 10 most anticipated movies of 2025?
Number
It's
4.
not on there.
It is on there. It is not number
Okay.
4.
Number 2
Number 15.
Out of 10.
out of 10.
Oh,
All right, I'll give you each one more guess. Whoever's closer gets it.
7.
No. I don't even remember what number we already guessed. 5.
It is 9th, so Dynam gets it.
Dang.
Love the Price is Right
well-
rules.
Well, they might be disappointed. So,
I'm one of those people, by the way, in that 9th. So
the most anticipated movie of 2025 is Superman. Apparently, this is like from data they collected like the end of last year.
Rhyhorn. All
Yay.
right, the day is saved.
Rhyhorn.
Rhyhorn. It's Rhyhorn.
Rhyhorn, true.
All right. There you go. So now I've gotten everything that I'm looking for in Rock Tunnel. There are a couple very rare things that can spawn that I may be willing to go for, but that's basically all like the standard things.
I don't even think I can afford going for Charmander. I have 5 Great Balls currently.
Yeah, I'm low on Great Balls, but I'm also just about to get some Ultra Balls from this trainer I'm about to fight.
Yes.
So,
Ace Trainer Sophia, I believe.
yes,
Once we
that
beat
is
her,
correct.
we'll receive 5 Ultra Balls from her. Those are very, very good. Back in ye olden days of playing Let's Go and speedrunning, we used to think that the Pokeball on the right, basically the 2P Joy-Con, did not matter at all. Turns out, thanks to Anubis, that because the circle on the Pokemon that you like throw at only changes based off the ball of the primary player, and because I tried figuring things out with Great Balls, Ultra Balls on the secondary player, it didn't change the circle color at all. But turns out it does still factor into the calculation. So doing things like Ultra Ball is like so much better than Ultra Ball Pokeball, which is what runners used to do. It's made the game far more consistent as a result.
Yeah, especially the catch-em-all category, where you're catching like a lot more difficult things than you would in any percent. I mean, like the legendary bird catches on average like so much faster.
You know, somebody said Charmander earlier. You know what game Charmander is in?
Pokemon Red. Or
Pokemon
three
Battle
Pokemon?
Revolution.
That was not the question. What 3 Pokemon were just announced for Pokemon Unite?
Dynamic Jolly
Suicune, Alolan Raichu, and Alchemy.
That's
Oh
it.
my god.
You asked the Unite player.
How did you list them perfectly too in the way we had them ordered in our question?
Because
It's
that is
order of
the
release.
chronological order.
Yeah.
Okay,
It came out 2 days ago, Raichu and Milk Review or TBA. I saw when you
excited to
paused,
get-
you went to your home menu, which had Suicune Unite on it. I was like, oh no.
Yep. Yep.
Wait, that's
I'm a known Pokemon Unite enjoyer. I main Talonflame before it got its buffs.
Is it like cringe? I mean, I never was a fan of facing Talonflame when I did play.
It is Unite is currently, I believe, entering into a speedster meta where if you
Oh, really?
yeah, you will just get absolutely deleted if you are a squishy backline Pokemon.
Meowscarada stocks. I might see some interest there, but every time I come back, I don't know. I feel the bad juju well up inside me, you know?
It's fun when you play with friends. I only ever play
Yes,
with friends.
Yeah. Could play
I also,
Tinkaton.
unrelated to this, but I still had the Minecraft movie IMDb page on. Its official name is A Minecraft Movie. Why?
It's not even the Minecraft movie, just A1, you know.
Yeah, it's
as
just one of them.
opposed to-
Whatever.
As opposed to B
whatever,
Minecraft
yes,
movie.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have just called it Minecraft, and that would be good. It doesn't need to be meta. It's like, we're a movie. It's like, yeah.
Dude, if this were the mid 2000s, it would be called Minecraft the movie, and then there'd be a bunch of games made for it. It would be Minecraft the movie, the game, unironically.
Honestly, yeah.
For the DS and the Wii. Yeah, they're two completely
And
different
360
games.
and PS3 and Game Boy Advance.
And GBA for some reason
yeah.
would still
Like
get one.
PS Vita. Or no, PSP.
PSP
yeah,
Go, PSP
mid-2000s.
Go only.
Okay, so a consequence of me having minus speed is Rhyhorn got sand attacked from the Pidgeotto here, and I need to hit a move with Rhyhorn on this Raichu, so good
Let's
luck me.
go Pokemon Drill Run. Yeah, I am using Pikachu and Nidoking for this fight. Nidoking basically carries the fight outside of Pidgeotto, and I don't really have to worry about speed because Pika is very, very,
Nice.
very fast. Like they could
Speaking of
have.
fast, aka not fast, including forms, which Pokemon has the lowest average base stat?
Sunkern.
No,
It's no longer Sunkern.
that's not
It's
something.
no longer Sunkern, really?
Sunkern is second
Yeah.
lowest, yeah.
It's not Shedinja. Is it?
Cosmog,
Even with
I don't
base
know.
HP 1.
I mean, to be fair, average base stat is total base stat divided by 6. So this is
Yeah.
also which has the lowest total base stat.
I don't know, actually.
B
Including
does?
forms is doing work.
Including
here.
form.
Including forms is doing work. Oh, okay.
There's a reason why that's
Zygarde,
included.
the lowest form?
No, the cell form is not playable. The dog has pretty good stats.
Yeah.
Wishy-washy without
Wishy-washy.
schooling.
Yes.
Yep. Solo form. That's
Solo
it.
form wishy-washy. It creaks out Sunkern's base stat total of, or average base stat of 30 with a average of 29. Its BST is 175.
It's low.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Sunkern's BST is 180. Well, I guess that only serves to have this follow-up question. Across any form, which Pokemon, obtainable or not, has the highest base stat total?
Eternum like an Eternamax form or whatever.
Yep,
Yes.
that's right. Do you know what its
Nailed
base stat
it.
total is?
Oh, woo.
Amber snipes those Sword and Shield questions. We already know.
Of course.
You love to see it.
Just hearing Eternamax Eternatus Phase 3 in my head right now. It's a good song.
Dun, 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 dun. That one.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow.
Do you want to guess what Eternamax Eternatus's base stat total is?
1125.
880.
Yeah, it's 1125.
Holy.
All right, cool.
Okay, how about the one that you can obtain legitimately, which has the highest base stat total?
666?
Oh, are they actually the Pokemon or the base stat
The
total?
Pokemon. The base stat total is
maybe like
it's
maybe like
700.
Mega Mewtwo or something. One of
Okay,
them.
it's both of them actually, and then one other one.
Oh.
There's three that have 780. It's Mega Mewtwo XY, and then one other.
Oh.
Regigigas?
I wish it was Regigigas.
Oh, this Abra is so good for my catch route, actually. I was running a little bit tight, and this will give me Abra and Kadabra. Be a nice extra 2 buffer.
The other one is Mega Rayquaza.
Oh, I would have
makes
never gotten
sense.
there.
Yeah. And then outside of Megas, it's Arceus with 720.
Yeah.
All right, my turn for an Abra. Me.
Good luck.
Me next. Me next.
Me.
Nope.
Yeah, Eternamax is kind of unfair. 255 HP, 250 defense and special defense, 130 speed, 115 attack, and 125 special attack. That's a lot.
Alright. So I'm heading into the Pokemon Center here. I'm going to teach Glitzy Glow to Eevee. This is a 90 power psychic move that sets a Light Screen. It's going to be very good because we're going to be taking a lot of poison types quite soon.
And the other thing that we're doing in this Pokemon Center is synchronizing. If you pay Madame Celadon 10,000 Pokédollars, you can set your every wild Pokemon's nature to a certain nature for the remainder of the in-game day, or your switch clock's day, I suppose. Which is also important that we set our switch clock to roll over into a new day, so we can hold that for
I need to heal.
new main later.
I did not need to heal, but I'm already in the menu.
Why did you flinch? Oh no. I guess I'll double kick you.
I guess I'll ask a question.
Go on.
Right?
You do that.
What is the only non-Kanto or Galar Pokemon to have
What?
a Gigantamax form?
Non-Kanto, non-Galar.
By the way, I think I disconnected for like 5 seconds, so you're gonna have to repeat the question.
Oh, okay. What is the only non-Kanto or Galar Pokemon to have a Gigantamax form?
Where am I? Slowbro?
That is a Gen 1
is-
Pokemon.
As both
Wow,
Kanto
you're
and
so
Galar.
correct. I was thinking of Slow King.
That is both Kanto and Galar, yeah.
I'm only coming up with like all of the starters in my brain and Kingler for some reason.
I'm pretty sure you fight this in the speedrun, by the way.
In the Switch speedrun or in this
Yep.
speedrun?
I think.
The Switch speedrun, sorry.
Surprise Gigantamax.
I have to go through the Gigantamaxes in my head.
All right, chat's
Gym
informing me
leaders in
that
my
there's
head.
like also one like kind of exception.
Oh, yeah,
So
well.
there's like 1.5.
Why is my Switch knowledge failing me right now? I just ran so much any percent with DLC.
Yeah, I'm trying to think Gigantamax form that's not Kanto or Galar that we fight in the run.
I don't know about the run one, but
I'm trusting Sean on this one.
I know, I've seen enough, any Switch any percent.
I'm
Yeah,
a really
DLC
big
category.
fan. I like this Gigantamax a lot.
Gosh.
I know it doesn't
Okay,
help.
let's go
but
through them. We got Whimsicott, we got Dreadnought, well,
Whimsicott.
okay,
things
let's
go
go
through
through the
the
Dynamax
Dynamax
first.
first.
Eventually,
Yeah.
I'll hit a Gigantamax. Surely. Got Gmax Centiskorch. You got Gmax Lapras. You got things.
Right.
You got more
I didn't
things.
heal.
I guess as a hint, this one is composed of a lot of smaller things as well. Maybe not composed of, but features a lot of smaller
Is
things.
it Garbodor?
It is Garbodor.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just
Oh,
thought
yeah.
Garbodor was not.
Gen 8.
was a different
Garbodor
gen.
is Gen
Yeah,
5. Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And then the one that I said is half is Millmetal because it kind of was introduced between gens. It is officially considered a Gen 7 Pokemon, but like, it's close enough.
Like the Oleana fight is so like bad most of the time in any percent that I've like completely wiped that fight from my brain. Also, it takes place after just like a 15-minute elevator ride.
Honestly, but yeah, by the time I get to Oleana in a run, I'm just like only half paying attention.
Exactly, we're
Autopilot.
zoned out.
It is
Get
right
to the
after
end.
like by far the most boring section of the run. And I'm just zoned out for that.
I sure hope my cash count is accurate.
Uh,
I'm staring at 29 caught currently. About to get the lift key.
There is apparently an active event in mainland China for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee from Millmetal right now.
that makes sense. Didn't the Chinese release of Let's Go happen like maybe a year ago or something?
Yeah, it was relatively
yeah,
recent.
September of last year. That makes sense.
They also like shut down Go Park.
That makes sense.
I also want to say that technically speedruns of the Chinese version of Let's Go are faster because there's like one less option that you have to do or something in the options menu. Thank Eshy for that like piece of trivia.
Thank you, Achi. There we go. I thanked Achi.
I love controlling my partner Pokemon as we commit various OSHA violations within
So,
the basement of Celadon Game Corner.
I actually want to bring up something. So a couple of days ago, me and Dynam commentated for T-Pat, who's another great Let's Go runner. And one thing was mentioned during that run that I want to bring up here, which is the idea of like the one time that your partner, like your starter Pokemon separates from the trainer.
Oh no, I know where you're going with this.
You control not the player, but you control the Pokemon, which leads us to believe that the Pokemon is actually controlling your player Ratatouille style throughout the entire game.
Like a parasite.
Yep.
I believe
Pretty
it.
much.
I would subscribe to that theory.
Surely I do
Alright.
not need to heal Nidoking for this. At 60 HP, going into Hideout J&J, this will be fine.
Surely you'll be fine.
We will just simply crit the Arbok and not have to think about anything.
Oh, you can think about this instead. Speaking of receiving mythical Pokemon, what spin-off game is the first game that you can obtain Mew in without glitches or hacking or an event?
You say obtain Mew.
Yes.
Pokemon typing adventure.
No.
Dang.
This is
Pokemon
You
Ranger.
No.
Wait, that's not the right thing at all.
Pretty sure
Wow.
one of you have answered with this game in a previous question.
Pokemon Ranger.
You,
Did I not just say Pokemon Ranger?
No, I
you
don't think
did?
I don't think they have answered with this yet. I don't think I've heard this yet.
no, surely I feel like Amber said it.
Well,
Did
let's see.
I?
It's not Ranger.
Okay.
It's Ranger the second time, yes.
Pokemon Mystery
Shadows of
Dungeon.
Almia.
Nope. You're on the wrong console.
On the wrong console. Is it?
Pokemon Stadium.
Nope. Later.
Later than Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Nope.
What? Unlucky.
Pokemon Battle Revolution.
It is on the Wii. It's not PBR.
Pokemon.
My Pokemon Ranch.
The Pow Park?
It is,
Yes,
it's
there you go,
my
Amber.
Pokemon Ranch.
See, I
Yep.
told you Amber knew.
Amber's just too goated for trivia.
Honestly.
I did not say my Pokemon Ranch before. But
Yeah, I don't think I
Definitely
heard that.
did. Somebody said it. I
No,
swear to
I
God.
don't think it was
No,
mentioned.
neither of us did. I guarantee.
No, I heard my Pokemon Ranch in that same exact cadence that Amber
Interesting.
just said.
Maybe you were imagining it.
Maybe you had a
I'm a-
vision.
You were just such a big fan
they
of
would
my
say it
Pokemon
now.
Ranch that
I don't
you
know.
wanted to hear it. Yeah, to get Mew in it, you need to put in 999 Pokemon, and then you're able to trade for Mew, and then you like get a. I don't know if it's an egg, but
Egg.
oh no, you need to trade the person in the game any egg, and then you get a Mew. So, and then since then, you can get it in. You can get it in this game from the Pokeball Plus, and then you can get it in BDSP from having save data from this game. Any other game that you can get it in is from an event.
Quick sequel, and then there you go. It's another X special, not an X attack. There you go.
What's the other like Wii Pokemon game? Is like Pal Park or something?
Poke Park.
Poke Park. That's what it is.
Oh my
Park
gosh,
was-
childhood. I love that game with my heart and soul.
There's 2 Pokemon games.
Why did we speedrun that today?
We'll pencil you in for another appearance with Pokemon or Pokepark. All right, this one similar, but also not similar. Which title on GameCube that featured Pokemon is the only GameCube title not classified as a Generation 3 game?
Not classified. Okay.
I was doing a menu. What was the question?
Surely Pokemon Channel is classified as a Gen 3 game, but I'm gonna guess that to start.
It's not channel. Which title on GameCube that features Pokemon is the only GameCube game not classified as a Generation 3 game?
Now the fact that you say features Pokemon, and not
Pokemon.
is a Pokemon game is throwing me off.
Interesting.
Curious.
Curious,
Interesting why
yeah.
that's written like that, huh?
Yeah.
Most peculiar.
They're a
Maybe
Pokemon
maybe
game.
it's like reverse psychology. I'm just trying to get you to think of other things.
Yeah.
It's working. That's for sure.
Yes, this game is considered considered a Generation 2 game.
Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Yep.
Wow.
That's it.
Well done.
It is Melee.
I love it when I throw Suicune from Pokeballs during the event battle.
Suicune and Entei and Raikou, they have them
Yep.
all. Bleh. So strong.
I think they have all the birds too, right?
Did they?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Articuno, Lugia, like the legendary trio plus Lugia plus.
And
I don't
Ho-Oh.
know. Is Ho?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep, Ho and Lugia are there. And then other ones such as Blossom and Goldeen and Mew.
I heard the first
Celebi.
syllable of Blossom and I went straight to Balatro because that's
Balatro
all I've
is
been
there.
playing.
Balatro is actually
Recently.
like my favorite Pokemon.
I have been playing the Pokemon mod for Balatro, featuring Pokemon Jokers. Very cool. I like it. How was your hideout, Amber?
Good, I think. It was kind of hard to remember, to be quite honest. I was answering questions the whole time.
I did 2-turn Jesse and James without a crit, which was very nice.
Yeah, I think I also 2-turned. But it's like easier on Eevee to 2-turn, so.
Yeah. For Pika, you have to fully rely on Rhyhorn, whereas on Eevee, you can use Rhyhorn to kill Arbok and then double into the Weezing with Eevee and Weezing, or Eevee and Rhyhorn.
All right, we're gonna cut outside and we're going to get Fly now.
Yeah, Sky Dash.
Sky Dash, Dashy Dash,
Flighty Fly.
Dash.
Fly Fly. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just like a bit in the Lexio community that like we every like secret technique, which is secret techniques basically like replace HMs from Gen 1. Instead of calling it by its actual name, we say like blank E blank. So like we have Cutty Cut. We have
Or Choppy Chop.
We have a Swimmy Swim.
Surf. Pushy Push in terms
Pushy Push is a big one.
for
Yeah.
strength.
That's
That's honestly the biggest one, I would say. But yeah, the nice thing is that secret techniques, unlike HMs, are not gym badge locked. And the last gym that we did was like over an hour ago. So it really makes for routing this category pretty nicely, because you can just do everything and then just do all of the gym badges in a gym rush.
yeah. We're originally gonna get our like much more powerful main and then just sweep the rest of the gyms with
The
that.
much more powerful main is not Charizard. I am sorry.
Darn.
One day.
Charizard does get used in a category extension to beat the Elite Four. Shoutouts to Bootleg
Because he's the
Ash.
strongest Pokemon ever.
Charizard
So-
You even Mega it.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Hungry for
For
questions?
another question?
What does a Chilon berry do?
A Chilong berry?
Chilon. SCHILAN berry.
It reduces the damage of a super effective ice type move.
No.
Nope.
You're on the right track, though.
Reduces the damage of a super effective dark type move.
There's a couple words in there that are incorrect.
Besides the type.
Oh yeah.
I did not one-shot the Haunter. It increases the damage of your ice type.
Wrong direction. Wrong direction. It halves the damage of something.
It.
Is it related to typing?
It is.
Yep.
Okay. Of a ghost type move.
No.
Is this going to be another name all the Pokemon types question?
I mean,
It
I would
halves the
limit you.
damage of fire type move. I have no idea.
There's a reason. There's a reason it's not super effective.
It halves the damage of typeless moves.
Nope.
It halves the damage of shadow moves. Shadow moves.
No.
God.
Less close.
Halves the damage
Damage of
of
stellar moves.
No.
of recoil that you take from your moves.
You're thinking too hard about this.
Am
Halves
I?
the damage of any move.
Okay, that's too broad. There's a reason why it's not super effective.
Halves the damage of
normal moves.
moves.
There you go.
Yeah.
Got
like
it.
you both
I
got
feel like
it.
we both got it. Yeah.
Yes,
We did it. Where's my
Go
Ghastly?
team! I love it when we work together.
Yep, because normal isn't super effective against anything, so just halves any damage of normal type.
This the hyper potion.
Growlithe.
Yeah,
I have a
Ghastly too.
Cubone. We'll do that instead.
I do
I
like the
dodged the
idea.
Ghastly, only to get jump scared by the Haunter.
Dude, Haunter
don't-
is so huge. Why is he so big? So scary.
I've now planned Tentacool. That is where this run is going.
Oh, great. Yeah, I didn't have to stoop that low, luckily, at any point. The Aber really helped me to avoid that.
I still have the whole Pidgey line, so I can
Yeah,
leap
I
into
have
that.
52 planned with full Pidgey line and like everything else pretty standard.
Also say hi, puppy.
Hi, puppy.
Okay, now say bye, puppy.
Hi, puppy.
Another Haunter spawn. Wow.
That is the weakest T-Bolt roll I have seen in the history of T-Bolt rolls. I'm pretty sure this Pika is just a tank and has no offensive capabilities whatsoever.
Yeah. So instead of doing like a sacrificing a Pokemon like Dynam did, I am going to not do that and instead use Glitzy Glow to take out the Arbok and the Weezing here. Don't get unlucky. Do not
It's
get
in the
unlucky.
notes.
It's literally in the notes.
Simply do well.
If you get like super unlucky and like just like if they do like all their moves into Eevee and you like got poisoned or crit, it's just like you just die. So just have that not happen.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Okay.
All right, well that's
Wow.
not a good start.
That's not great.
All right,
All right, I lived.
Okay.
I could have gotten poisoned still. The problem is, I really don't want a Hyper Potion, but it might actually just be the play here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Look, you
I'm like-
basically described your demise, so I wouldn't want to play with that any further.
I really wanted to keep the Hyper Potion for a fight later on, but I just won't have it for that fight later on, and hopefully I don't get the bad pattern which forces me to want the Hyper Potion.
I should have picked up the Hyper Potion, but I think I'm okay on supers for the most part. I'll simply not
Yeah.
get the bad pattern.
I'm okay on, I use the Hyper, that's why it's not there anymore. I'm okay on supers, it's just like if you get one certain scenario, you basically are just like heal looped if you only have supers.
Goodbye, Team Rocket.
Anyways,
Goodbye, Team Rocket.
that was the last fight I'm gonna use Eevee for, ideally.
Goodbye, Eevee.
Likewise for
Bye-bye.
Pika.
Yeah.
Also say hello, puppy. Again.
Hi, puppy. Again.
Oh, now it's like large.
Yeah, it's Big
Wow.
Puppy. This is the reason why Pika can afford to lose out on Rhyhorn. We grab a Firestone on Route 8 right after the first trip to Lavender Tower, and if we don't have a Rhyhorn, we just immediately evolve Growlithe into Arcanine and ride it.
I like the evolution animation where it just drops, like rises up,
It's like, boom, I'm
evolves, and then
here.
falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a good little while there in Rocket Hideout and Pokemon Tower where we like did barely any catching. Like we got the Ghastly. That's pretty much it. And now we're kind of basically back doing a lot of catches. Basically throughout Rep 17 and then below Pallet and then Cinnabar. We basically want to just get all the catches we need for the rest of the run.
So we will simply get all of the catches.
Yeah,
it's good
we'll
for
simply get all of them. So true. So yeah, depending on how many catches you have coming into the section is kind of determines like how long you need to wait for certain things, what you decide to catch or not catch. The big one is that we really, really want to see Ponyta or Rapidash if you're really forced to catch it, although catching a Rapidash is not.
Not
Ideal?
ideal.
But basically, we want to have Rapidash because it is the fastest ride Pokemon in the game, pretty much.
Well, speaking of catching Pokemon, how about this? Which two mainline series games features multiple Pokemon with identical Pokedex entries? So typically in mainline games, you have each version has a unique Pokedex entry for the Pokemon in their regional dex. But in these two games, there are Pokemon that have the same dex entry across both games.
Wait, no, this is several Pokemon that have the same dex entry across like each of the Pokemon.
Is that not what I said?
So
I'm gonna be real. I
I did not process any of that at all.
Here.
I tried my best. I really did.
So in these games, there are 3 Pokemon that have the same dex entry within the same game. So
Yes.
like typically Pokedex
Oh
entries
yeah,
are.
but when I said
unique
both games, I meant
for
like
Pokemon.
both like versions
Yeah,
of like
yeah.
the same
Oh,
installment.
so
Pokemon Black and White,
No.
or
Sun and Moon.
rather,
It is
Diamond
2 of the
Platinum?
same. It's 2 of the same like region. Like it's not 2 distinct games, but Sun and Moon's close.
I honestly, I still don't think I've processed the
Ultra
question.
Sun, Ultra Moon.
It is Ultra
Ultra
Sun.
Sun and Ultra Moon. Yeah.
Basically, for some reason in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, there's like 3 Ultra Beasts in each that all have the same Pokedex entry.
Fascinating.
So
Oh, okay.
yeah, the question wasn't written fantastically, but like for example, let me find exactly which ones it is. Yeah, so Kartana, Celesteela, and then one other Ultra Beast in Ultra Moon have the Pokedex entry. Although it's alien to this world and a danger here, it's apparently a common organism in the world where it originally lives. Just kind of like a generic one for all 3 of them. And then Ultra Sun has 3 with the same entry for just the other 3 Ultra Beasts. Or 3
Oh, that's
other
how
Ultra
the
Beasts.
question is.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was
I didn't
weird,
get.
but
Yeah, that's on me.
yeah, I don't know if there are any that have the same dex entry across both games. That's another question that maybe I'll write. I'll look
A
during.
lot of Pokemon have that because, well,
They have it across
mainly Pokemon-
like, later games, though.
yeah, it's mainly Pokemon that are not in the regional dex, like national
Right.
dex Pokemon. Like for instance, like if you like Mawile and Sinnoh, you can't catch Mawile and Sinnoh, so like it just has like a default dex entry for both games, for all 3 games. The Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. But yeah,
That makes sense.
that's what I was thinking. But
Yeah, it
that's
was.
not the question.
Yeah, that's how I
ambiguous.
processed the question as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there's several. Yeah, like Mawile and Gen 5 has the same for both Black and White. That makes sense, though. In that case, there are many that have the same across multiple games.
Yeah.
Well, a more clear-cut question. Which mainline game has the lowest maximum wild Pokemon level, being 60?
Gold and silver.
No.
Pokemon. Wait. Mainline.
Mainline
Yep.
game.
Okay, never mind.
Specifically, singular game.
Singular.
Singular
Crystal.
meal.
It is Crystal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Both Ho-Oh and Lugia are level 60. And nothing else is higher than that.
I was gonna guess Pokemon XD, and then I was like, wait, mainline.
Mainline in our hearts.
True. Hollow and XD are just like mainline in my head, even though they're
Right.
like most certainly not by every definition.
All right, I think I am done with all of my Pokemon Road caches.
Well, I
Let's
got
repel
everything in
first, Ida.
Pokemon Road except I don't have a Ponyta yet. But there's your Rapidash on the screen.
Pokemon
so,
Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Not
yeah,
cycling road. You don't have a bike.
There's no bike, so it's not cycling
Wait,
road.
is it actually called Pokemon Road now?
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
Like
it
not
is.
though I can
Oh.
debate.
I don't like that.
What? I'm genuinely surprised. I've not played this game casually, by the way, or at all.
Alright. There's a Rapidash up there. I think I'm gonna go for it because I'm feeling spicy. What was that? Oh, I do
I'm
actually
gonna-
need to change my party a bit though.
I think I have too many Pokemon. I need things to evolve.
Wait, I need to. Okay. I should have gotten closer to the Rapidash before I did this. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, I picked up some silver raspberries, which will greatly increase the catch rate, and then I came back up for this. I maybe should have double ultra'd, but We'll just get it in right now. That won't matter. Perfect.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Is that the Pokemon Snap Professor Oak
Yeah.
you got back?
Hey, cool
Wonderful.
question about that one. What is the only ghost type Pokemon to be featured in Pokemon Snap?
Yes.
Haunter?
It's Haunter.
That was a good guess.
There's 1 for 3.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah, it is the middle one. There really were only 3 ghost type mons in Gen 1, huh?
And 3 dragons.
Uh,
They were smart though. They were like, well, if we're gonna have only one Pokemon line be one type, then just have it be a 3-stage or a 3 evolution.
right.
Yeah. And then they added one whole Pokemon in Gen 2 for Dragon types. I remember this because it was a question on the last Think Fast that I did.
Whoa.
Wow.
So
And which would that be?
What are the name the dragon Pokemon introduced in Gen 2?
Yeah,
what
that was
is
the question.
Do it.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's
What,
Kingdra.
Mischievous?
It's just Kingdra.
It's Kingdra.
Oh, you know what? You said dragon and my mind was like ghost.
Mischievous.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Yeah,
That
my
was
mind was
right.
like dragon, and I have a Staryu on my screen that has 1,060 combat power,
That's like
a little
perfect
below average.
Wait, is Mischievous the only ghost type they added?
Yep.
Huh. They did not like ghost or dragon Pokemon, huh?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, they added a lot of ghosts in Gen 3 for Phoebe. Well, they just added they added 3. Sableye, Dusclops or Duskull line, and a Shuppet line. I think that's it.
I don't know. Let's see.
Is there like a random legendary ghost I'm forgetting? I don't think so.
Yeah, so Gen 3 would have been Shedinja,
Oh, Shedinja, true.
Sableye, Shuppet, Banette, Duskull.
There's plenty of dragons
Dusclops.
too.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
Bagon,
Flygon, Altaria,
Bagon.
Bagel,
Eagle,
Rayquaza, Bleh.
Bagel.
Pilates.
Lottie twins, true.
I heard Pilates.
I definitely heard Pilates as well. I was gonna say that.
Pilates. They put
think it was
Pilates in
me.
Pokemon.
Whoa.
No
Yeah,
way.
it's called Pokemon Contest, and you do stretches beforehand. I'm just gonna go for Magmar because I can. I have an odd catch count, and I haven't seen a tentacle. I saw a tentacle. I don't want to go for it.
I would love to see a Staryu. Not running into a Tentacruel. Why did 3 Tentacruels spawn? On my screen?
Unsure. Hey, look,
Amazing.
three Grimer spawned.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Hey, while we're
I
still
would
on
ask
the
if they
topic,
have sticky hold, but they don't.
true. While we're still on the topic of ghost type Pokemon, what is the special ability? The special ability of ghost type Pokemon in the Mystery Dungeon series?
Oh,
They
it's been too
could
many
walk
years.
through walls.
Walk through walls. That's right. Very, very funny. Especially, I think in Sky Tower, in PMD1, you just get goobed by Shuppets through the wall. They curse
yeah.
you, and then they spite,
And then they
and
run
you
away.
can't run away. Yeah.
I am playing through some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for the first time. I finished DX for the Switch, and I'm currently playing through Explorers of Sky because I heard that it is a very, 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 very good game.
It is.
Yeah, it's neat.
Okay.
Hey, there's my map
Probably
mark.
menu now. This. Are candies. Okay, that's like perfectly average. Staryu stats.
Magmar is usually something that you don't want to catch, but I like Magmar. And I also need things in my party to evolve because I do not have enough party space for the remainder of this section. I need to dump some stuff.
One particular thing I did right there is I was very careful and made sure I used at least 2 rare candies on Staryu before evolving it. And this is because Staryu at level 45 learns Hydro Pump, and we are going to be using the funny 80% accurate move at multiple points throughout the run. And hopefully hitting all of them. Alright, I can check my stats right here. 117, 116. 116 speed's not ideal. I would like at least 118, but at least it's not so low that it will become a serious problem.
Does that still get you 128 for Pidgeot?
Yeah, more than will do that.
Yeah.
Basically, the only thing I'm not gonna outspeed is the Rapidash on lane, which is like fine unless you get like crit and burn or something.
Currently sitting through like 4 evolutions.
Oh, well, I guess we're both going to be an evolution. Okay, I got 2. Like, just,
yeah,
I just leveled up.
Pony, Doduo, Machop, Pidgey.
Oh, you still
One
didn't
other
have
one?
Machoke yet? Wow.
I left it in my box and I took it out
Oh, okay.
later. Because that was on like weird, even or odd.
Ah, okay, makes sense.
All right. Well, in the meantime, while you're busy, or not busy, I guess,
Not at all.
which 2 non-legendary Pokemon have a base friendship of 0 when caught?
Sure.
Clefairy and Clefable?
Nope.
I feel like they have very high base friendship, actually.
Must have been the other way around, yeah.
The Pokemon hate you when you catch them. Non-legendary, right? You said that?
Correct.
Yeah, non-legendary.
One of them is a non-conventional answer, and one of them you may not be the first to think of because it is of more recent generation games.
One of these learns frustration through level up. I don't know if the other one does. It does not.
No, frustration does not exist in the game it's from.
Interesting.
That's a hint.
Huh.
I am absolutely blanking. No idea.
Blanking, mostly because I've been doing a menu, but...
I think this one is definitely a more difficult one. It's actually one of them is the only Pokemon that learns frustration via level up. It is Gen 4, and definitely does not look like an angry Pokemon. And it levels up with high friendship, which is interesting.
Gen 4 Pokemon that levels up with high friendship. Gen 4.
Again, my Gen 4 knowledge is absolutely failing me currently. Nice Ditto, by the way. That's a 1% spawn on this floor.
What evolves with friendship? There's like Badoo evolve with friendship?
I think it does into Roselia.
It's not Badoo. It's not. It's not really a baby Pokemon.
What evolves with high friendship?
Its evolution has a Mega version.
Oh, that's
Doesn't really
not gonna help me at all.
Definitely a more forgettable Mega, because I kind of forgot this had a Mega.
What? No, they're not.
Yeah, to me they are.
Nuh-uh.
Okay. Sparkle likes this mega. That could probably be a much bigger hint.
Interesting.
I'm drawing blanks after blanks.
This is not an easy question.
Yeah. Any other ideas?
I'm gonna pass on this one.
All right.
What if I just start guessing every Pokemon?
We will stop you.
Okay, great. Go on.
All right. It is Baneri,
Mega Lopunny.
and the other one is Low Kicks.
I would not have
I
ever
would
gotten
never
close to
have guessed
those.
Low Kicks.
Yeah, I would have
Hard
never
question.
gotten Low Kicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Baneri has 0 and also learns frustration at like level 14.
Yeah. All right. I looked it up. It's level 13 and
Okay.
it evolves by friendship to Lopunny. And then Lopunny, instead of frustration, it learns return in place of it at level 13, which is cool. It's a
Interesting.
cool little
Yeah.
Easter egg.
After doing, PLA runs for a little bit back when it first came out, I can understand. But Neri did give me a lot of frustration.
Yeah, Low Kicks is like kind of random. I'm not even sure what the purpose of it is. Because he's just a hater, I guess.
Just mad, yeah.
It
Generational
learns
hater.
Axe Kick
Yeah, I
at
don't-
like 50 something. I don't know.
Let's see if there's any like lore as to why he just hates you.
Well, I hate it because Nimble shows up on screen like so much when I'm doing Scarlet runs, and it's like, oh, you encountered a Pokemon, didn't spawn on screen, spawned off screen even, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't
It's
really
a
know
nimble.
if there's reasons
Surprise.
to just be mad. I guess Paradox Pokemon also have 0 base frustration, but that wasn't the point of the question.
They are getting yoinks from their respective timelines, so I
would be
understand
mad, too.
completely.
I don't know. Let's do one more, and then we can go to our second break. If y'all are good with that.
Yep, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
sounds
with me.
good.
All right. And that question would be the Pokemon tech demo for the Nintendo DS is very similar to which other game? Pokemon game.
Okay. Similar to Pokemon Pinball?
Nope. It is a spin-off.
Pokemon
Pokemon
Stadium. I got
Stadium.
burned.
It is not Stadium. The tech demo was very simple and featured...
It's I know what the tech demo is like.
Pokemon
going like Pokemon
Puzzle
Channel.
League.
I'll take channel, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey You
is that-
Pikachu or Pokemon channel.
Yeah, I hit the one where like the Meowth is like playing like music or singing or something like that, and then like a whole bunch of Pokemon are also there, like kind of like dancing and stuff.
I don't know exactly. I just saw an image that was just like Pikachu on the lower screen. I guess you can use
okay.
the mic to talk to it or something.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking of something completely different then. Oh, you know what? I think I'm thinking of like a GameCube or something like that. Not sure.
Probably.
That makes sense, yeah. All right, with that, if y'all are ready to pause for the second break.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and finish this fight real quick.
Sure.
I just KO'd the Ninetales, and then you should be good.
I might start the search fight before you get there, but we'll see.
Oh, I'm about to tail slap.
Okay.
I can stop on the next dialogue box.
Yeah, just let me
say
know.
when.
Oh, no, you keep going. Let me know when you're done.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, we'll pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, once again, we are not done. We'll be back after a short break. But again, we have some more announcements.
Right, once again, Swiss, hey, don't forget you can join the official GDQ Discord and add the Hotfix role where you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff, and more, which you can use the Discord command in chat to access. And also, if you want to support GDQ Hotfix, you can always check out the 2024 Season 4 shirt at theyeti.com/GDQ. And yeah, we'll catch you back in a bit.
Don't go anywhere. Back back to Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Swoos.
And I'm still your host, Sparkle.
In case you forgot again how the game works, it's not enough to simply beat the game the fastest. Our runners are answering our trivia questions as they play, and the more questions they get right, the more seconds we take off their time. Once again, if you're watching or listening at home, feel free to play along in chat. I don't know who's ahead in game. I think y'all are relatively close. I think Amber might be ahead by a little bit.
Yeah, Amber's ahead by like one gym lobby.
But Amber is also ahead by a good bit of trivia time. So there's a little bit of time left for Dynam to take it back, but there's not a lot. So we got to get through some questions. In that case, are y'all ready to continue for the final bit of this run?
I am ready.
All right,
Let's go.
and let's get going with Let's Go in 3, 2, 1, resume.
Yeah, so we're kind of at the part of the game where we're just going to be doing a bunch of gyms all in a row now that we've gotten our Starmie. So we both just did Blaine, and now we're both going to be doing Surge and Erica, which you're supposed to fight these gym leaders like way earlier on the run, so we're super over leveled for them, and we can basically just like clean sweep them. No setup.
It is very nice. We had to do this like earlier. Like I think there was like an iteration of the route. Was there ever an iteration of the route where Pika did Surge with it? Pika did Surge with Dig at some point, right?
It was probably like the week 1 route before we kind of just realized like, wait, we can just delay it until like way later.
Yeah, you'd like fight the Rocket Trainer outside of Cerulean City, get the TM for Dig, and then use that on Pikachu to beat Surge early.
I think Dig was used on the Pika route for like the first like year of the game being out, because you would use Dig in Hideout to deal with the poison types.
Fascinating.
You know what game has poison types?
This game.
Pokemon Generation 5. Hey, what is the first Generation 5 Pokemon spin-off game?
First Gen 5 spin-off game.
Pokemon
Pokepark 2.
Rumble?
Nope.
Rumble Blast.
Nope. I know for a fact Amber said this game earlier today.
Yeah, this
For a
one I can
fact
confirm.
This time.
Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia.
No.
That's not
Gen 4
a
game.
Gen 5. Wait, I have to do a menu, oh man. Okay, one sec.
Pokemon
Think fast now.
Rose, Pokemon Dash, Pokemon
Ooh,
No.
close. That's Pokemon in the title.
Good to know. Gen 5 spin-off. Is it the Dream one where you like take pictures?
That's a good answer, but no, it is not Dream Radar.
Gen 5 spin-off that I would have said.
Yep.
Huh.
It's a funny
Memory
game.
of a Goldfish.
It's a funny game. Pokemon Typing Adventure.
Yes,
That's
live
it.
with Pokemon Typing Adventure, the very first Generation 5 spin-off game. New Amber, good job.
Thank you.
Well done.
New Amber can type the Mew and catch it.
So true. I've never played that game.
Neither have I. I've only ever watched me run it.
Yep, that's the only time I've ever seen gameplay of that.
If I ever want to run that game, I have to get like a I need to get that keyboard that comes with it.
True.
Isn't the keyboard like also like horrible?
Probably.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, it's for a DS. It can't be good.
I wonder, can you use any Bluetooth keyboard for that? Probably, right? Apparently, it's officially called the Nintendo Wireless Keyboard.
Interesting.
Somehow, I doubt it was used for any other game. Let's see. Ooh, there's a support page.
Nintendo help.
The keyboard has been made to work with the software Learn with Pokemon Typing Adventure. However, in case you want to use this keyboard with another product, hardware or software, you might find that certain keys function differently.
Like, can you use the keyboard just for like random games?
Yeah.
And just control the
It-
game with the keyboard?
It's just a Bluetooth keyboard, I think,
Interesting.
or something.
Wow.
Players may also use a keyboard on the touchscreen. That sounds awful.
Who's doing that
Please
run?
no.
Speedrun of that game, but with the touchscreen keyboard.
Fun fact, you can use a keyboard and like a USB keyboard, plug it into your Switch. And that's actually how Legends Arceus runners type in answers to, I think it's like Mesprit's quiz or something. Because it's faster to do that than to input things on the on-screen Switch keyboard. I do not run PLA, I just know this as a little bit of trivia.
Well, you know what trivia I know?
What trivia do you
Well, is it
know?
trivia I know?
Please tell me it's trivia I know.
Probably. All right, this one's easy. If you don't get this one, then I don't know. Which game remake, Definitive Edition, will be released for the Switch on March 20th?
Xenoblade Chronicles X
Oh, you're
Definitive
gonna
Edition.
Chronicles X.
Oh my God, Dynam.
Dynam
with the
got it.
snipe. Knowing Amber
I'll
would
let
have gotten
Dynam
it
have
first.
that. He got that so fast.
That's the hater energy we're looking for here.
There you
Give
go.
me skills and good songs and
Yeah.
new Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I never actually completed the original one on the Wii U. I think I like got past
Me
like
neither.
the first 3 chapters or something, and then I just stopped.
Yeah, I've never played it.
If you can't tell, we are both very hyped for.
We are both.
You've mentioned it
Xenoblade
multiple
fans.
times today already, so
If you couldn't tell by the multiple mentions of this game in a 3-hour period of a game we're not playing,
Ready or Gormati, here we come.
True.
I showed a picture of this to Dynam like yesterday or something, maybe the day before. But I got like a Switch dock cover that is literally like artwork of Mio from Xenoblade 3, and that's what I've been staring at, like when I don't have to look at the screen.
very important.
Yes, had to share.
Before I started submitting runs to SRC, like way back when, I tried to do a speedrun of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as one of my first like unofficial speedruns. It was quite the game to try and take on, seeing as it's like 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah. I've been big into Archipelago lately, which is like multi-game randomizers, and they're adding support for Xenoblade Chronicles X in the Wii U. That's a very long game.
Yes,
So-
yes it is.
That'll be interesting to see.
Wow, you landed your Fire Blast. You did
Yes, I
it.
did.
Congrats.
There's a few different strats that you can do on this fight, because basically the Executor is like resists all of Starmie's moves, so you need to use something else to take it out. And so you have a couple options. One is to Fire Blast the Executor with Rapidash. Another, probably the most common method, is to use a Dodrio and Drill Peck it. You could also do what Dynam is either going to do or has just done. I'm not
About to, yeah.
which will be to use Magmar and do either Flamethrower or Fire Punch it.
Yeah, usually Magmar is kind of a desperation strat if you either do not have a Doduo/Dodrio or you do not want to hit an 85% Fire Blast. I'm just doing it because I like Magmar. I think Magmar is very cool.
I like Magmar too. It's just so annoying to catch.
First ball every time. I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I
Skill
just have like a skill issue or something.
Yeah, just catch the Pokemon.
Speaking of skill issue, so I'm about to start the worst fight of the game.
Oh yeah.
Yep, this is any fight where it's like a 2v2 and you only have control of one of the 4 Pokemon on the field is really almost always the fight of all time in a Pokemon speedrun. And this one's even worse. The leads are both extremely annoying. The Muck has it's basically like a Toxic Staller that also has Minimize. And the Electrode is faster than us and just does a lot of damage with Thunderbolt. As well, you may notice the amount of loading time it takes after I selected my move. So every turn is 20 plus seconds. So if you lose your turn, you lose just 20 seconds. And it's very easy to lose turns.
Coliseum.
Yep. This is just a Pokemon Coliseum fight.
There's too much stuff on screen. It's got to think.
The Switch 2 will fix this. Do not worry.
Fast?
Fast.
Yeah, you could say you could do that.
Hey, check this out.
Ooh, that's
You
really
like
good.
water types like Starmie.
Yes, I do.
What are the 3 in-battle effects of the ability Water Bubble?
Water Bubble? What
Yes.
is that?
That's
Generation 7
Araquanid,
ability
right?
exclusive to Araquanid.
It heals you in the rain.
No.
It makes you faster in the rain.
No.
It makes you more powerful
In what sense?
in the rain.
No. Well. Just a little.
It increases your water. Oh gosh, this is a bad fight already. Increases the power of your water moves by some multiplier.
Once
on
again,
top of
multiplier.
1.5.
Bigger than that.
2 times.
2.
2 times, yep. Doubles water type damage is one of the 3 effects.
Halves fire type damage.
Yes.
That's
that is
another
the
one,
second
yeah.
characteristic, yes. And the third one.
It has a really, really cool animation.
I wish, but no.
Ooh.
If it gets hit by a water type move, it instead heals instead of takes damage.
No.
It is not. It does not affect, or the third effect does not have to do with direct damage, but it is still
if
in
it's-
battle.
If it's sunny, it takes damage over time.
No.
We already said heals in the rain, right? We thought we already mentioned.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do with weather.
Doesn't have to do with weather. Oh, I had a thought and then I immediately forgot what my thought was. Wow.
It's hailing,
All right.
they freeze instantly. So it's not weather, it's not direct damage. So
Does it have to do with allies or double battles?
No.
It makes thunder 100% accurate.
No.
Oh, close.
Pretty interesting.
I'd love to hear the thought process on that later.
Well, I mean, you know what the thought process is.
No, I don't.
It's related to statuses.
It cannot be affected by any status other than freeze.
You have
Not that.
an
It can't-
idea.
It can't be frozen.
Can't be burned.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Huh.
Yes. It's in a bubble of water. Perpetually. There's no escape. Yeah, and there's a little tidbit of info. This was submitted by Sandy Beach, as you may know, in the community for Pokemon.
Wow, Sandy.
I am aware of
Yeah.
Sandy Beach. Sandy
Yes.
Beach actually did a lot of work on the mount skips in this game, which is the one thing in this category that is not allowed. Yeah, I don't know if we ever explained the category, but we are doing no 90% NMS, which stands for no mount skips. Basically, there is a way to skip all the trainers in Victory Road by using a mount Pokemon, either Rapidash or Aerodactyl, and you can basically just go through trainers' visions. but it's incredibly precise, and so it requires notched Joy-Cons. And very like particular notched Joy-Cons as well. So we just made a separate category for it.
But yeah, water bubble it's a cool idea. So basically, like what I guess the idea is for the ability is that Araquanid's stats are not very impressive, but it has an extremely strong ability, which knocks it up to speed with other Pokemon on its base stat total level, because like pretty much all of its BST is dumped into special defense, and the rest of its stats are pretty mid. So water bubble gives it some more power and utility. I think that's cool.
I do like it when Pokemon get like abilities or gimmicks like that aren't necessarily tied to their BST, but make them like somewhat viable, at least in like casual playthroughs.
Yeah.
Well, you know what makes a Pokemon not very viable?
Huh?
Which Pokemon has the highest decrease in a single base stat upon evolving?
Shedinja.
Oh.
It's HP, right? Drops to 1.
So, you don't really evolve into Shedinja. Shedinja's kind of a byproduct of evolution.
I don't think that's true regardless. Yeah, it's
Right.
not. It's not. It's only a 30-point decrease.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah.
This is a 50-point decrease in a stat.
I feel like at one point in time I knew this, and that point in time is not the current one that we're living in.
Not right now. This is definitely... It is a newer Pokemon.
But not
Not super new, but not that old. And it loses 50 defense specifically.
No, it's not coming to me.
I'm scrounging.
It is a form of a Pokemon that evolves into something else.
Is it like one of the Darmanitans?
Or I feel like that's
It
I
is
don't
that
know.
region, though.
Mr. Mime, I don't know.
Not Mr. Mime.
It is in Galar. And if it's losing
Galarian
defense-
Slowpoke.
No. Loses defense, so it was something tanky, and then turns into something very not tanky.
Yeah.
And it visually reflects this as well.
No, Minior doesn't evolve. And it's also Gen 7,
Yeah.
I think.
Galarian Meteor.
Galarian Minior, my beloved.
That'd be cool.
It is a Galarian form that evolves into a new Pokemon.
Lanoon and Obstagoon? I don't know.
Oh. Right idea, though. It is one of those kind of... Like, it evolves into something that is not also a Galarian form.
Galarian Mr. Mime into Mr. Rhyme?
Nope. There's a couple more. I think you can get it.
What other Pokemon evolved into a new thing from a form?
I think there's 2 more.
Galarian Meowth?
Okay, then there's 3 more.
That is the last one.
Yeah. No, there is one more that is not this one. And that's it, I think. Yeah.
Galarian
It was...
Onita.
Just
No, that
evolve into a new thing.
Listen, I'm just naming Galarian Pokemon at this point.
The
Wait, isn't there like a Galarian mask that revolves into something different?
Yeah, it does, but that's not it either.
That is the last one that evolves into.
Great.
Oh no.
That one evolves
no,
into Runerigus. Yeah, this one's the last one.
Oh no, there's one more. Too.
There is one more. Yeah. Okay.
How many one
there's
mores
there's
are
always one
there?
more. Okay. For real this time. There are 2 more Galar forms that evolve into a new Pokemon.
It's the basketball universe. Like, I got one more.
I got one more. All right. I'm on a list, so I'm not on a list. I'm looking at a list. Sorry. It is Ghost type.
Ghost type?
Corsola.
There you
Yes,
go.
Galarian Corsola evolves into Cursola and loses 50 points of base defense.
Yeah.
It gets a lot of special defense, but it loses a lot of defense, physical defense.
Yeah. Because it's
I
shell.
went through Alistair's gym in my head.
I went through the
What Pokemon does everything have?
The final one, which we were alluding to, was a Galarian Farfetch'd
Surfetch'd.
into Surfetch'd, yeah.
Dang, and I'm the shield runner, primarily.
We got there. I knew we would get there.
Thank you for believing. I didn't always believe. You did.
No one got me. I know Swoost and Sparkle got me.
So true.
We're always
All right, so if I counted correctly, I should have 50 Pokemon registered in my decks, which means that I will be able to enter Kogi's gym right after this run. And if I did not count correctly, then I will not be able to enter the gym.
And you will
hopefully-
Master Ball a Venonat on Route 15.
True, I don't have a Venonat in my decks yet.
I am about to get finless teleporters, perhaps? Why did I say anything?
Does it count if you don't get the one after Sabrina, though?
Oh gosh, that one's the tough one.
Yeah, so
There is some
basically-
tech that you can do with teleporters that if you angle your character such that it faces the exact center of the teleporter, if you walk onto it, you won't do a turn animation. But if you don't, then your character kind of readjusts. And it does save like a little bit of time here and there. But since there's so many teleporters in Sabrina's gym and in Silphco, worth practicing.
Right. I should. This. Okay. Applying everything else except for Starmie and my ride Pokemon Rapidash. I got an extra rare candy. Interesting. I will not use it because I don't want to get more friendship.
Friendship is bad in
Yeah,
this
friendship
game.
is bad in
no.
this game. We don't
We
like
do
it.
not want to be friends with our Pokemon.
You would love Lokix.
So true.
So true. Yeah, you may have seen it on like the tower Jesse and James fight specifically. When I healed my Pikachu on that fight, the Pikachu like turned around and said like, "Hey, thanks for the super potion." Those are what we call turnarounds. If your Pokemon has high enough friendship, they will do those whenever you like heal them, or if they take a lot of damage and get into red health, they'll be like, "Oh no, help me, trainer." Things like that. If you hit a super effective hit, which is the main thing that will happen in the last portion of the run, they'll turn around and be like, "Hey, I did it. Praise me."
Good job.
Good
We don't
news,
want
I
any of
counted
that.
correctly.
I love counting to 50.
Our reward for counting to 50 correctly is fighting Caden, which can either go really well and nothing bad will happen, or it can go really poorly and you lose like 3 minutes. Basically, we have to set up on the muck here. The muck has minimize, toxic, protect, and moonblast.
Moonblast.
So a lot of those things can be bad, especially in combination with each other. If it uses like minimize and then you miss and then a toxic to protect stalls. It just uses protect turn 1 though, so now this fight's completely free.
Well, in that case, that means you have time to answer a question.
I do, yes.
Perhaps.
How about in Unova, which Pokemon correlates to the star sign for Pisces in the in-game zodiac/horoscope?
This requires so much knowledge that I do not have. Like, what animal in general is correlated with Pisces?
What is Pisces?
Crustle?
No.
The thing that comes before Crustle that I Webble.
No. I can't say what animal it is because it'll give it away.
Yeah, no,
it is. It's a Gen 5 Pokemon. It is a single stage Evo.
A single stage. Okay, so it's like 2 Pokemon in the evolutionary line. But there are.
So
Okay, so there's 1. Okay,
yeah,
I understand.
if
now.
it were a
Respect.
TCG card, it would be a basic Pokemon and would not
you.
evolve into anything.
Thank you for putting it in TCG terms.
Huh. Is it a Gen 5 Pokemon? I missed that part if you had said it.
I believe it is supposed to be a Unova Pokemon, yes.
Yes.
A single stage Unova Pokemon though.
Me struggling to think of single stage Unova Pokemon.
Yeah, same. I can think of a single one. What if it was like? Wait, no, that's not even a single
Vigilif.
stage. Never mind.
Vigilif was Unova, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Victini.
No.
None of the elemental monkeys because they all evolve.
I was thinking that was the one where I'm like, wait, that's not a single cake. I was thinking of the elemental monkeys.
Sock or throw?
No. I like the idea.
Yeah, that's good idea.
This Pokemon is just an individual. It's not really. Well, no, I shouldn't say that anything else. Yeah, it's just itself, not linked to anything.
It's just himself. What a clue.
Yes. Well, I mean, yes. I mean, I don't know how to give proper information regarding these topics because, like, I don't even know anything about this astrology, let alone either of you, what you know. So.
Nope, know nothing about horoscopes.
Nothing really.
Okay, well, we can maybe.
Why is Aquarius an air sign when it's like a water pitcher?
Did you say water?
Oh.
It could be a water type Pokemon.
A water type.
A water type
single stage-
Pokemon.
That is not a single stage Pokemon. All right.
Single stage?
Water.
Welcome back, Swoos. I tried to hold down the fort. I don't know anything about astrology, so.
Well, here, I'll give you the big hint. Pisces is the fish.
Yeah, that's not gonna help.
The fish?
Name a Gen 5 fish Pokemon.
Basculin.
Nope.
That's... What gen is Basculin?
5.
5.
Gen 5.
Name another Gen 5 fish Pokemon.
Another Gen 5 fish.
That does not evolve.
That does not evolve.
Wishy-washy. I don't know if that's...
Gen 7, I'm pretty sure.
7.
I don't remember.
Its name is a palindrome.
Well, it's not giraffe ring, I can tell you that.
It's also
No,
not
it's not a
Eevee. I
fish.
can also tell you that.
Yeah. It's not Ho-Oh.
Not Eevee.
It should have been an evolution to Love Disc.
Alola Mola. Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
That Pokemon, I genuinely, sorry if you're an Alola Mola enjoyer, but that is like one of the most forgettable Pokemon of all time to me.
Agreed.
It definitely is one of the Pokemon of all time. Yeah, there's it's interesting because the game, so like the traditional zodiac is like Pisces is the one that's on right now. It's like February 19th, March 20th or something. In Unova, it goes by month, so Pisces is just March, which kind of correct, but not fully. Other examples include Taurus, which is the bull being Bufalon. Leo, or the lion, is Braviary. Wait, why is it not Pyro?
Yeah,
I don't think Pyro existed.
Pyro's Gen 6, okay.
Oh,
I was about to say, like, hang on. And then the scorpion for Scorpio is Scolipede, so makes sense. All right, let's get to one that we'll have a better shot of knowing that isn't Gen 5.
thank you.
All right, I don't know about better shot of knowing, but this one's funny because it's Pikachu's Great Surfing Adventure, the Japan arcade game, which obviously we all know about, is based off which arc of the anime?
The
Orange
Islands.
It's Orange Islands, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
do know. Have
I'll
some
say you both got that. The arcade game is like a plastic Pikachu on a plastic Lapras in like a big like clear dome, and you like use a steering wheel to drive them, I guess.
While surfing.
Okay, yeah.
While
sure.
surfing.
You use the steering
of
wheel. That
course.
makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I don't know. This was in 2000s, which makes sense for Orange Islands. Yeah, the
You'll
main
remember
feature
when
of the machine
Ash-
is a Lapras figurine with Pikachu riding on it. There's an illustrated river course featuring a number of Pokemon on a conveyor that scrolls the image downwards from the player's perspective, simulating forward movement. Below this is a steering wheel that the player can use to move Lapras left and right. That's great.
Wonderful.
I can imagine myself doing that.
The one Orange Islands episode that I remember was when Ash won like one of the badges by using Lapras Ice Beam to get across the finish line in the race.
So I'm going to be employing some safety strats throughout kind of the end game. There's a lot of fights that optimally that you would use one controller for, but I'm going to be pulling out the second player. This is a good example. Typically on the Giovanni fight here, you would want to like set up an X defend and then an X special and then hope you don't get crit by Tug Trio. But instead we do this. Rapidash dies turn 1. And then we can just sweep with Scald.
Yeah, the good thing about... Go ahead.
I was gonna say it is a little bit annoying that even when you do a 2v1 fight, even once your second Pokemon is like not on the field anymore, it still has like a little bit of extra loading.
Yeah, you still get that like processing lag from having an additional like trainer theoretically still in the field.
Yeah.
What I was going to say was that the nice thing about doing the 2-controller Giovanni fight is that because Dugtrio will lead with Earthquake, Earthquake is a spread move, and in doubles battles, or if you have more than one Pokemon on your side of the field, spread moves get cut by 25% in damage. So Starmie is basically pretty much always safe.
How about an unserious question?
All right.
Wait, do it.
I'm here for it.
Okay. What do Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Alpha Sapphire Shellos and White Kyurem have in common?
They have vowels in their names.
This is shared by exclusively these ones.
Oh, excuse me, not White Kyurem. Kyurem in Pokemon White, specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, Shellos and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Alpha Sapphire, and then Kyurem and
Kyurem
White.
in White. Yep. What do they have in common?
What do they all have in common? Their Pokédex entry mentions God. I don't know.
It has to do with their Pokedex entries, yes. What about them? Are similar?
They mention their counterpart.
It's not about what they have in them or what they talk about. It's a property of their Pokedex entry.
Their Pokédex entry is less than 10 words. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But what do they
Share
I-
the same length of words in their Pokedex entry.
Yeah,
But what's special
they do.
about that?
But then, yeah.
They all only have one word in their Pokédex entry.
They are the longest Pokedex entries.
No.
They are the shortest Pokedex
That's
entries.
right.
There you go.
We'll split the time up for both of you because you both got there.
So yeah, in for Shellos in those 3 games, its Pokedex entry is its shape and coloration vary depending on its habitat. That's it. And then for Kyurem and White, it can produce ultra cold air. Its body is frozen, and that is also it.
I'm so
very
happy about
combined
this
word.
information.
Yeah, they're 9 words each.
In terms of character count, it is the Kyurem one, but that was a very serious question,
Yes. Yes.
for sure.
So we're coming up on the no Mount Skip NMS showcase.
It's true. The part where
Yeah.
we don't do the mount skips.
And we have to fight all 4 trainers in Victory Road.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
we do technically skip one of the trainers for Victory Road, but we'll get there.
It's not a Mount Skip.
It's not a mount skip, yeah. In
You're
fact,
not
we have
on
to
a
get
mount.
off the mount to do it.
Why do they call it Mount Skip when you off the mounts and on the trainer skip?
That's true. Why do they?
You tell me.
I don't know. I don't run the game.
Think fast.
Can't do that.
Uno reverse.
Uno reverse card.
Do the trainers in here actually check your badges, or is it just like the other games?
Yes,
where
they
it's
do
like-
actually check.
Okay.
You can
Makes
actually
sense.
come here when you have less than 8 badges and just like
'Cause you can
go
stuff
as
out of
far as
order.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know a lot of games are just like, oh, you made it here. Surely you have all the badges. Go on in.
You have, I think Gen 4 does that. I think Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald only checks for Winona's badge, I think.
Oh.
Because that's the only one you could, like, if you're doing it, like, no glitches or skipping anything, that's the only one you could theoretically skip. I feel like there's something weird, like they do check in Gold, Silver, Crystal, but not in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Something like that.
Let's see if I can figure that out.
All I know are Switch Pokemon games. was not there when the glitches and skips were written.
This is an example of another fight that is optimal to do one controller, but basically the problem is that if I miss the Hydro Pump or I miss the range, even if I hit the Hydro Pump, I would just die instantly. So,
And sometimes you just die anyway because the Kangaskhan that Naomi has both Crunch and Sucker Punch, so you may not even get to move.
yes, that is also true. Yeah, there's just a lot of bad things that can happen on this fight if you don't pull out your support trainer.
Do you like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I will choose not to answer.
Good. So you successfully answered the preliminary question to this question. The real question, what are the bonuses you can get in Scarlet and Violet if you have other Pokemon's titles saved data on your Nintendo Switch?
You can get Rotom phone cases.
Yes, you can. You
it.
can, Dynam. Wonderful. Well done. A true Pokemon Scarlet and Violet fan.
Maybe you can. You know what they all are?
That was a question on the last time I was on Think Fast.
Yeah, well, we're not original.
I think it was like the Arc phone, the Pika Pal, Eevee Pal phone, something.
There's so many cases in this game. Yeah, so
forget what the other one
there's
is.
there's the Arc phone from PLA, there's the Ball Guy from Sword and Shield, there's the Poketch from Poketech from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and then the Pika V case from Let's Go, which is Pikachu.
I still did not remember that it was called the Pika V case.
Pika V.
I also did not remember Ball Guy.
Yeah. There's so many phone cases in this game.
I choose the Iono one. That's my go-to.
What about the sandwich case bacon?
Well, that sounds pretty scrumptious.
Bacon.
I would get
Also
a
didn't-
sandwich phone case for my phone.
Didn't refresh my Repel. I'm going to choose not to refresh it.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna get like spawns in Victory Road.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
gives it a little character, you know.
Build grit, you know.
hmm
All right, time for me to do the one trainer skip in Victory Road, not a mount skip. So I'm just gonna try to never go high enough to actually trigger Alexa's vision. I also do this in a very different way than every other runner does it.
Simple.
And there we go. Actually, the most important thing is right after that skip, on these trainers here, you have to make sure you talk to the trainer that's like on the right. And like the areas where you can accidentally talk to the trainer on the left are like a lot bigger than you think it would be. And if you talk to the trainer on the left by accident, your run is over. Because it leads with an Electrode, which is faster than you, and also has
Ouch.
Thunderbolt or Thunder, I forget which one.
Either
Wouldn't
way
be
is
surprised
bad.
about both, but yeah, there are a couple of trainers that just will absolutely wreck you if you accidentally encounter them. One of them was the spinner scientist in the basement of Mansion. I'm pretty sure he has like a
It's an
Electabuzz
Electabuzz, yeah.
that will just own you.
The thing with that one, what's so scary about that one too, is that like spinner cycles are like fairly consistent in this game, and if you have like absolutely perfect movement, you'll just like barely pass that scientist with the Electabuzz. So sometimes you just like barely don't have perfect movement, and you try to pass him, and then you get seen. I've definitely done that on more than a few good pace runs in my time.
The only times that I get like the perfect cycle on that trainer are if I catch something in basement, which resets trainer's spinner cycle timers.
Now we shall push some blocks.
Yep, you have to push this boulder
Very
20
engaging.
times. And you have to press A. Unlike Gen 1 and Gen 3, you have to press A every single time.
Great game design.
All the other like strength blocks, like they made it so that you have to push it like way less than you do in Gen 1 and Gen 3. But this one, they just made really long.
Do you know what else you can press A button in?
Pokemon, let's go.
In Pokemon, I think Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun, I'm not, just Alola. What is the lowest level Salamence you can obtain via SOS battles?
15.
No, it's lower than that.
6.
5.
That's too low, but it would be funny.
10.
8.
No. It's literally
9.
9. Yeah, you both win. Wonderful. I like that you could tell what I was going for.
Yeah, it's the range of it is level 9 through 12
Interesting.
on like a Route 3 Bagon.
Like, don't talk to me or my child ever again.
Salamence is the child.
What moves does it even have at level 9?
Ember.
It probably actually
yes,
has like a lot of moves, doesn't
Probably
it?
does. I think it
Probably
does,
has like a
yeah.
Name, I'm not sure, because, you know what?
It's good. No, it learns. So at level 1, it learns Protect, Dragon Tail, Dual Wing Beat. This is in Gen 9. But
No,
Roost,
no,
Ember,
this is Alola.
Leer, Bite, Dragon Breath.
So Bite, it would have Bite, Ember, Leer. And then, yeah, Bite,
And then-
Leer,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gen 7, it would
Rage.
also... Yeah, Rage, yeah.
yeah. Rage, Ember, Leer, Bite.
That's
Pretty
not
impressive
terrible.
for level 9.
Yeah.
Adding 4 moves at level 9 is pretty good. You would not have Fly, though, which you can only get by evolving from Shogun to Salamence in Gen 9, so... I mean, I'm not sure. Would you be able to relearn that with the movie learner? Maybe, right? Probably.
Unsure.
I feel like you probably would,
Yeah.
but I'm not positive on
Yeah,
that.
because I don't think you ever have to have learned the move on the Pokemon to get it, as long as it like
Yeah.
could have learned it before. I would
Yeah.
assume so.
There we go. Alright. You'll... Hey, time to start the Elite Four.
Look at you go, Amber.
Yeah, so starting with all these fights, like I'm gonna be doing some safety strats in the Elite Four, so hopefully all the fights should have like pretty low chance of me getting owned, but it's never 0%.
They do make the last gauntlet of this game very, very consistent, though.
Wow. Wow, okay. That was... I don't know what I was thinking there. I don't think I've ever done
Did you
that.
get a +2?
I went to
perhaps?
+2 and then just thunderbolted. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. We did go to
Bold
+6,
move.
by the way, for this fight.
Oops.
Just want to get out there. I don't think I've ever done that before. Just like,
Good enough. Hit.
if I just crit every move, it's fine, a +2.
Yeah.
Fighting
So
the
not
big,
only did
fast
I lose the
range
turn,
station.
Not only did I lose the turn, but I actually have to heal for Bruno now because I took an extra hit.
Oh no.
Hear that, Dynam? This is your chance.
True.
I am going to do one controller strats. I will save, but if I ever wipe to a fight, I will switch over to safety strats, I think. Just to show off a couple of differences. One controllering is like a little bit faster, but not by too much.
It's, it's faster than using the wrong move. Oh, not. Well, you know what? I didn't use the wrong move. I just used it at the wrong time, Great. Let's heal.
was the last time I just screenshotted my stats?
Luckily, Bruno's pretty straightforward fight as well. Whether you're doing safety strats or not, you just set up 1x special on Onyx and then you can just sweep. The only thing Onyx can really do is that if you're on like lower HP, it can just like Earthquake crit you, which does like half your HP or something. But other than that, there's not really much that can happen on Bruno.
Well, in that case, we have another multiple choice question.
Okay. Do we each only have one?
You will each
one
only
guess?
have one guess.
Okay.
Send it.
Which of these languages does Pokemon TV not support? Polish, Arabic, Finnish, or French?
Finish.
Can you say the options again?
Polish, Arabic, Finnish, or French?
See, I'm trying to figure out if this is a trick question or not, because French seems like such a weird language to add in there that I almost want to pick French, and I'm going to actually. Okay, I think this might be a trick question.
That is correct. It is
Oh my
French.
gosh.
It supports
That's
like
wild.
14 languages, but French is not one of them for some reason.
Actually wild.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I just thought it was so odd that French would be one of the options.
I know.
I'm like, it has to be that one.
Too easy. Yeah, it supports 15 languages. And not French. I guess this is referring to the current Pokemon TV YouTube channel, because the previous one did, but it supports English, German, Italian, Spanish Spain, Spanish Latin America, Arabic, Danish, Dutch, Finnish, Hebrew, Norwegian, Polish, Portuguese, Brazil, Portuguese, Portugal, and Swedish. And it is available in a majority of the world. Also notably, it does not support Japanese.
Does Japan have like their own thing, like separate?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Because there's a map of like Pokemon TV is available in areas shaded in green, and Japan is blue.
I see.
So
And green is not blue.
it's true. But the other ones are like orange or purple, so I don't know exactly.
Yeah, so I've started using the safety strats. This kind of starts with Agatha. So for this fight, we want to have our partner either be a fish or a bird. Lapras is a fish, so it qualifies. Basically what that does is it forces Weezing to come out second. So we're basically able to do a 5-turn fight where we just keep attacking with Starmie and then set up our X items on wow, I just forgot what I was doing for a second.
Real. Yeah,
It says you normally that turn I would heal Starmie because I would have taken damage from Lorelei and not healed until this point, but because I had to heal after Lorelei, I didn't have anything to do on that turn. There you go. Now we max Elixir.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this is the one controller version of the fight. You do have to do some setup on Arbok, and we want to see Glare, and we also want to see something called Power of Love, which is a friendship effect where your status basically gets purged and you heal it. But this fight can go like, there's 4 different variants of the opening, and it all depends on this first move. Their turn 1 is fine. We X-speed in that case. Oh, that was a. This is
Starmie might cry.
Starmie might cry. But this is now safe. That crit was a little bit scary, but This Starmie's very tanky.
Okay. This and X special.
The other thing that Amber probably skipped that you're seeing now on my screen are these turnarounds that we have been alluding to. If you perfect it, that's it. I knew you could do it. Turns around and it wastes 2 seconds. But you'll always get them by Agatha.
Starmie's like, you talking to me? Nice.
Oh, man.
There are like ways to route your friendship in a way where you can avoid it on Agatha, but it's like so much of a hassle that it's not even worth it.
Great.
Okay, I want to super potions here on Lapras. Yeah, one of the reasons I'm doing 2 controller strat as well is that at the Dragonite, at the end of this fight, you need 140 special attack to guarantee the one-shot. And I do not have that. So if I were to do the 1 controller fight on my stats, I would be risking I think a 13 or a 14 out of 16 range, which is not ideal. And I prefer not to do that.
I think I will probably have a 15 and 16 range when I level up to level 53. We will simply hit and not die to the Seadra. Another scary fight for 1 controller, just because you have to do like 5 turns of setup on the Seadra, and if it crits you during a bad turn, it is GG.
Well, we're coming up on Champion for this Pokemon game, so what better way than to have a question alluding to another final encounter. In 3DS Pokemon Picross, what Pokemon serves as the final level?
Charizard.
No.
Should've
Good
guessed
answer,
Charizard.
so no.
Victini.
No.
It is a fitting final level.
Yeah.
Mew.
Good answer, but no.
Garchomp.
No.
I will say that this Pokemon has never been on a Champions team.
Oh, okay. Well, that wrote down my next like 5 answers.
I can say this very confidently.
Yes.
Stunkard.
Oh, I wish.
That'd be great.
Absol?
No, this is like
You were on a better track before.
yeah, it's like a final level. Like what would a final the final boss?
Zygarde.
No, but better on a better track this time.
Kieran.
Nope.
Keep going back.
Fran.
Arceus.
There you go.
Yes. New Amber. Well done. It is Arceus. It's like when I said like final boss. Final, you know what I mean?
Final boss.
That's trying to strain it.
Yeah, there's 312 levels in Pokemon Picross. And
That many levels? Oh my gosh.
That's a lot.
Arceus is World 30, Puzzle 15. And apparently,
Worlds?
it's only available for 30 minutes when it appears. And it appears occasionally, I guess.
Huh.
Fascinating.
Only having 30 minutes to finish a Picross level? That sounds very stressful.
Well, it appears on the world map for 30 minutes at a time, apparently. And then there's like challenges in the puzzle once you actually get to the puzzle, and you have to clear it in 6 minutes to get a reward.
Wow.
And it's a
Awesome.
20 by 15 puzzle, so it's not easy.
No.
I
Hard.
think anyone speedruns Pokemon Picross.
I feel like
There
it would
has
just
to
be the
be
same
somebody.
inputs every
Probably.
time.
Right, it's a very deterministic game. No, they do not. There are people that speedrun the Game Boy Color version, and there's 166 ILs for it. Interesting. Nobody has run all levels before, just any percent. And yeah, I played the game, but I never got towards the end because it was a free-to-play game and it used an energy system, and that wasn't fun.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, by the way, time's coming up for me in like 30 seconds or so.
Oh, good job. You beat the final level of final boss.
I beat Arceus.
You did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Wow.
Well, in that
A lot
case,
less than
while
6
we're-
minutes.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna be
While
on
we're
the
down
fade
here.
to black in about 10 seconds from now. So when the screen fully fades to black.
Did I go to +6?
And black time.
GG Amber.
Here comes Dynam. Oh, whoa. Also gonna beat the final boss.
Don't have
Thankfully,
any-
I did not get crit by the ace of Trace's team, Mega Pidgeot, which he sends out first. Every air slash, you
What's
just
that
kind
like
of...
Sans quote where it's like, I don't understand why bosses don't use their strongest attack first? Like,
For,
what I
yeah.
think of when I see the Mega Pidgeot out first.
Exactly.
Pretty real.
While we're finishing up here, if y'all have any shout-outs, this is the perfect time to do so.
Yeah, let me first shout out the Switch Pokemon speedrunning community and the Let's Go community in particular. If you're interested in speedrunning Pokemon Let's Go or any Switch Pokemon game, you can go to speedrun.com, search up the game that you want to run, and there should be like a little Discord icon that you can click and you can join the server. Tons of people in there willing to help you out. And if you're interested in Let's Go specifically, you can enter the Let's Go tournament Discord, which is kind of just turned into the racing Discord at this point. There's always a lot of people doing races like there constantly. So if you're interested in that, please join. Let me think. Any additional shoutouts you have, Dynam?
Yeah, you basically said everything I wanted to say. Like, I got involved with Pokemon Switch speedrunning like 2 years ago, almost like to the day. And there's never been like a more warm, welcoming, like fantastic group of people to hang out with and learn from. Shouts to Amber for inviting me on as their think fast rival partner sort of esque thing. Also, time's coming up for me
Hello,
too.
Victor.
Thank you for thinking
And
back with me.
Time.
All right, good job, everybody. Yeah, we've thought fast.
You did
Quickly.
think fast.
We did
We thunk
certainly do
fast.
thinking.
Well done.
Give me just a second, and I will get your final trivia adjusted times. All right, it's been a second. In second place, with a time of 3:02:19, is Dynam. And in first place, with a new world record, if you let the mods allow it, of 2:57:19, is New Amber. So congrats.
I am.
I bet she. Let's
I
go.
am a mod, so I can allow it.
So,
I'll verify it.
So real.
there you go. So yeah, thanks again for being on and thinking fast as you do. That is it for us tonight. We do have a couple announcements before we go.
Of course, as always, Swoos, hey, your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. If you enjoy watching speedruns, consider subscribing to the channel to get access to our emotes and chat with other subscribers during our replays. You also get ad-free viewing for our ad breaks, which that's cool, I guess.
Yep.
But also, more importantly, you can check out GDQ's International Transgender Day of Visibility celebration, where we can highlighting transgender speedrunners on March 29th and March 30th. And you can use the trans visibility command in the Twitch chat to find out more info. And also, hey, if you like Pokemon, you can tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Pokemon Legends Arceus is being hosted on Express Lane, so that'll be awesome. And also, I think you can catch reruns for both Think Fast and Game Over, both shows that happen tonight will be rerunning after this broadcast. So yeah, I thank you all for watching, and hope you have a great rest of your night. Thank you. Thank you, Eevee.